You remember
City
that?
Campus.
City Campus. Just no that no one time. When I get to know Kojada, when I get, I'm looking for Kojada, my boss. They will take me to him. They say, "Oh my, ding! I got three more.
Oh my word!
Look at Nketia on Nantekra and I say, yeah.
No, there's no.
Crawford, what is in your chair? You see, we have gone 3 straight. They have gone 4 straight. Yeah, then they are 10 straight. And some are tasting defeat. And in sync. You're in sync. You're in sync. Me Crawford. Me say me Crawford.
That's right.
How many me Crawford?
That's fine.
And nanyin.
Great.
I feel now we can focus.
Yeah.
Nanyin.
Let's go. Nanyin. We'll get an opportunity to touch on all of those details. You know, this show runs up until we finish the Everton Spurs game later on 0549 986 996. You can join us. We are live on your screens on Channel 1 TV, on Radio 97.3, on YouTube at City FM, City Sports, GHA, and of course we are next, across all our platforms. You can find us. But it's Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 0. I see your messages coming on YouTube. Keep them coming. I'll find time and read a number of them. But it's AFC Bournemouth 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Arsenal 1, Palace 0, Villa 1, City 0, and it's Wolves 1, Burnley 2 as well. So Wolves getting one back, and that's super important. But I mean,
me boss be your friend Mr. Ofosu, or your Juma in Krabia, among what ton cement ni iron rods na there, or tape program.
But is he a fancy though? Why are you speaking fancy?
They be Ofosu. They call him Mr. Ofosu, my boss.
Okay.
He works with Incrabia Enterprise.
Yeah.
Dealers in cement and then iron rods and those things. He's a fantastic gentleman.
Yeah. Which team does he support?
He supports Manchester United.
Fair.
So he has just highlighted me that I should, even the 7, where I got to deep down sea, he went beneath me. So the information is actually 9 losses. Aka 5. What's it mean? Fan count the coach. And yet, baby, I will call me. He said he went below. Or some who called deep. And the information is there 9. And after Aka 5. And the honor, Mr. Fosu, my catcher, I'm sure
That's fine. That's fine. Let me pick some messages now. I've left you guys for a minute on 0549 986 996. 0549 986 996 is your WhatsApp line. So kindly send the messages. I'm reading. I'll go on X to read some few messages from there. So good afternoon, City FM. Please thank the DJ for making my afternoon. Yeah. The instrumentals this afternoon.
It was super, Charlie. It's absolutely super. When I was on my way, damn, man.
Yeah, man. You nearly dazed.
Look,
man.
there's
like a Liverpool fan.
When you go to church,
and
you had a wonderful church service. Today, my regular host pastor, he has an appointment, so he's going to preach elsewhere. So ICGC Heaven's Gate, actually, we were blessed to have Pastor Roland Ajapon. Goodness me, young man, absolutely fulfilled with the word of God, brilliantly. He said there's a cost to pay.
It's true.
Some people think that being a Christian is just rosary.
Yeah.
I mean, you are enjoying, but there's a cost to discipleship. If you decide to follow Christ, there's a cost. And he read something in 1 Corinthians chapter 4. The whole of that.
Okay.
He picked up some salient points. And look, and to be honest with you, there's a cost to pay. But if you stand firm
that's it.
for Jesus, Abi, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. He says something of late, most of the prophecies are America, Canada, who are those prophesying that go to Somalia, go to Chad, go to where nobody will go to go and preach Christ there? Nobody. But during the days of Paul, people look. It was not. Paul said it was it. The gift you are giving to me, that's not what I value most. What I value most is your prayers upon my life to enable me preach the gospel of Christ. It's as that. And when I was after having this wonderful day in church, and I was coming, and the DJ Charlie, I say, oh my Lord, my soul has been fed, and I want to. I mean, I'm most grateful to him. He just summed it up. I went quite solid.
I was Martino.
May
I go to my church is right behind me. Behind my house. See? Bethany Methodist Church. It's behind my house. But you're not with me in my neighborhood. How would you know? I belong to Guild. I'm always in church. When it's Sunday, I'm not on breakfast. In the morning.
They are giving a
Sunday breakfast show. Now, if I'm on Sunday breakfast show, how do I go to church? I need to be in studio, 1 hour to show. And
the kind messages.
Oh, I was waiting home. When I heard Coach's voice, I knew the studio was lit. Preach, Coach Nimley.
Yes.
I said, laughing emoji.
Slot the word didn't.
Oh my goodness. The great Coach Nimley. You are too much. Visca Barca. Yeah. Coach, why didn't you visit them last season when Liverpool were winning?
No. This is the proper visit. When people are in pain, you need to go and console them.
Okay.
They didn't come to console me when Man United was suffering. Me, I care about them, so I'll go and console them. They were laughing at me. I'll go and console them.
That was from Wilson Club. He comes again and says, and Islo spends £500 million and turn my team into Luton. Yeah. Sweet Kwame says yesterday Baleba was terrible. I agree with you.
Baleba wasn't terrible.
No,
he wasn't terrible. He played a normal game.
He shouldn't be playing normal for me. So
why catch them? Said team. He told them this is the team I want to play for. But why? Were they the one who sent the team? He's a Chelsea fan. He wanted them. I'm telling you. He should.
You come. Look, if he's a Chelsea fan, my guy, you are there on YouTube.
Look,
if you're a Chelsea fan,
I'm in the realm.
Okay, and they will soon.
Don't doubt me when I'm talking. You understand? I'm in the realm. So the point I'm making is that he was hoping that after they had lost earlier on, the guy who scored that fantastic last minute. You see Tosin yesterday. Today I will demonstrate him on scorecard. Nobody should make scorecard. I never knew say Waldo the attack defender a striker there.
It's 9 p.m. Let me give the times of people. Scorecard is on Channel 1 TV, okay? So those on YouTube, those on radio, those on X, guys.
Look, if I had my way, I can make dress to say Tosin. Then I'll demonstrate him tackling Broby. What? If I'm the coach, he sits out the next 6 games. What sort of defending was that?
Don't do this.
I'm telling you honestly.
You are coach. You know what that would have.
Later I'll call him in the office.
Okay.
Then I'll show him the clip. The day you repeat, I ship you out quick. When the money hits the account every week, they look?
Fair boy. It's halftime. Let me run guys through what has happened in other centers. So AFC Bournemouth 2, Aston. I beg your pardon. Nottingham Forest 0, Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 0, Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 0, and Wolves 2-2. Yeah, so Wolves 2, Burnley 2. So those who thinking Wolves will be relegated, they seem to be finding their.
But they are playing at home. They should be winning such games.
Yeah,
I have to speak. They are last.
But I mean, it's early days yet, isn't it? This is October.
This is week number 9.
Next week, now you actually 10. We are playing 38 games.
Yeah, but 38 games, we just done 9.
Just 9. Then you say just 19.
You see, the season starts, I have said it here.
Yeah.
It starts after the first 10 games.
True, I agree.
Now, you remember I told people that, for example, Manchester United season will start after game number 10.
You said it.
I said it. So, that is the way it's going to be for everybody.
Okay.
But if in the first 9, you are languishing at the bottom of the table, then you've got serious problem. Right now, Nottingham Forest has got problem. Nuno Espirito, he himself, I don't know why he accepted the West Ham job. Because I could sit in the studios of City FM and I could diagnose,
sometimes it's
dissect, open up the West Ham team. They are the most lazy team in the league. But I've said it here.
But why?
Now, Souček, I win a race against him all day. Souček, he can never beat me in a foot race. Now you have a midfielder.
I'm just imagining you in that race with Souček.
Like, my man start.
Hey, Mama Nahuma.
That's a major menu. Mama Nahuma. Now, if you see Souček, the way he's running, that's the way he's running. Hey, you put this on in midfield to orchestrate, to detect, to plan, to be the orchestra. What? They are not serious. Look, if there is any team in the Premiership who cannot wait for the January window, I think it is West Ham. Immediately, without delay, they don't have a striker, they don't have a midfielder. There is the imbalance in that team. Is so, and then you see the work rate. You see, you may be imbalanced, but as a professional player, one thing you shouldn't allow anybody to question. It's your desire and your commitment to your job. True. Not even as a in everything you do. That is what put food on your table.
Yeah, that's true.
Me, I don't joke with my job.
No, you should not.
No, so when I see you joking with the thing you do, I look at this man, look at this lady. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Because in their case, every week by Friday, now I BP. The phone will just beep. A dim.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
So if you are playing football and you are earning the sort of money they are earning, if there's anything at all, not your commitment level, should never be questioned. But if you look at West Ham, I can look at their team and say, this guy, are they really committed to the cause? Maybe yes, maybe no. So that uncertainty should never arise.
Okay.
When you are a footballer.
Great. This 97.3 City FM on 0549 986 996 0549 986 996 on TV is channel 1 TV and on YouTube is City Sports GHA. Let me go through the messages on our WhatsApp console. I cannot take them out. So there's one guy who was talking about the instrumentals and he says he see us now playing a draw and City winning. Well, City's losing already. Good afternoon, City team. I am glad United is waking up from their slumber. Brian is a great player. Cunha is good, but needs to learn more with his finishing and also understand teamwork. Richie from Bon. Good afternoon, Abeku. Real Madrid 3, Barcelona 0. Mbappe to score 2. That's from Raymond Decoder inside Tama Community 4. Coach, who will be the backup to Ahmad and Brian when they go to the AFCON? Because
important question.
Because we will miss them so much.
Yeah, that's Coach, a very important question.
The 7 is 7. What is he talking about? Are you talking about service, or you want to talk about the service or something like that? Jacob, Uber driver. Jacob is driving, but the guy is in tune. We love those things, but Charlie, be careful on the road here. We need you. Baleba gave a perfect auditioning for his Manchester United transfer in January. He at 0549 986 996. Coach Christopher Nimley with me here in the studios. Come on for ourselves and said it. I'm steady. Now we are in picture. For that game, Bournemouth, AFC Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, and we are seeing scenes and situations in the coach. Yesterday, I didn't love officiating in the United game, and to some extent, in the what you call Liverpool game as well. You see things that's happening in here, with officiating, and the referee just carries events on.
Yeah, so this one is good refereeing.
Okay,
what?
But that was the goal. No, but why are you all stunned?
No.
What's the problem?
How they lost the ball? Those two players, Douglas. Charlie. No, you can't do this.
Wow.
No.
So guys, we are tapping into the game. So now it's Wolves Burnley,
beautiful.
and how they
This is class. This is beautiful.
That's
Just
just around the D.
This is what we
sees the goalkeeper.
return the ball back to where it
where the
came
keeper
from.
was coming from.
Oh
Just,
my goodness.
Slot that
This is
into
beautiful.
the area. And the second goal also came from swinging to the
so
area.
they've thrown
And
away a
Fleming
2-0
again.
lead?
Yeah. Fleming again. No, it's 2-2 now. So
That's what I'm saying. They've thrown away a 2-0 lead.
they've done that. So
That's
they
a
get a
penalty.
penalty from a tackle. Wolves in the pen. And what's this a penalty? Was it?
It's a penalty. He kicked
The
him.
player went into
Kicked him.
at the foot of the other player.
Clear penalty. He kicked him.
So it's Wolves who are 2-2 against Burnley at home. No, I mean Wolves are home playing against Burnley, and that has been what's happened. Oh, it's been some beautiful goals in that game, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
AFC Bournemouth and Wolves and Burnley. So as it stands, Arsenal have 22 points on the table. Bournemouth second, 18. Sunderland third, 17. Manchester City fourth. United moved to sixth on goal difference and all of that. Then there's Liverpool who are sixth with 15 points. Villa comes in the picture.
Has City equalized?
No. It's 1-0.
So why are they fit?
I'm sure because
No,
of
goal
goals.
difference.
Goal difference.
Goal difference.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but as at yesterday, they had how many points? 16?
As I yesterday,
United was fourth yesterday.
United
So
was
if
fourth.
they are losing, it means they how they overtaking them. Are you getting what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
No, so
but
City has 6. If they lose, they'll get 16 points plus 10 goals.
If they lose,
Yeah, 16 points.
then yesterday, why did the table put
No,
United at fourth?
Hold on a second. We have to
Let me see. Let me
allow.
check. I don't know.
It is like that across all platforms, though. Where I'm observing from.
That they are
But I
fourth.
think
That
from
Man
now on
City is
another
fourth.
platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, the City is fourth.
Yeah, so yesterday City were third on the league tables.
They were
United,
third.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Sunderland
okay.
were
Yeah,
second. Too.
Sunderland were
Sunderland
Okay,
were
it's true,
second,
it's true.
and City were
That's
third.
true.
Sunderland.
So
Wow.
is AFC Bournemouth winning today the obstruction
Yeah,
for
yeah.
United
Okay.
moving
That's
down?
good.
So that's what's happening. On this week, match day 9 of the greatest league on planet Earth, the English Premier League. I'll have us go on a quick break here. On return into the scene, we'll get to talk about other things that you are raising in here. Well, there's one message I feel I have to read. It says, "Good afternoon, City FM. One of the biggest fish in Liverpool is the Chairman General." Oh, okay. He's saying Chairman General.
Oh, mommy boss,
yeah.
I can call him straight as a chairman and call you Chairman General. So then I have to add him to the list. He's the big man. Chairman General. I have to go and visit all. I'm locating all the big Liverpool people in Ghana. I have to go and visit them. Chairman General, Honorable Kojo Adamensa, and then Dr. Kwame Banyaku, and then my boss, my closest boss, Mr. Bernard Evelyn. I'll visit all of them during the week.
You should. Sakura man, they are walking alone. And
They say, "What
my
didn't
Chelsea
done?"
makes me sad. From Charles, inside Gomofete. All right, that's fair. So we'll go for a break here. We'll return and talk more here on 97.3 City FM, and of course on Channel 1 TV, and you'll be seeing us on YouTube as well. We'll be back. closing bit before I get back to the gentleman in the studio to do more analysis in relation to this game. So we are coming back from the break, and there are some few things we must note. So Villa have now scored more goals from outside the box than any other side in the Premier League this season. 5. They are leading City by a goal to 0. Now, in that game between AFC Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest, the Sherries are on course for their 100th Premier League victory. I want you to note that as well. So, few details you must know. I'll be bringing you up to speed with more of that. Bukayo Saka in the Arsenal game, which is happening now, 48 minutes into that game. Bukayo Saka, won more duels, 6, and made more tackles, 2, than any other Arsenal player in the first half. And that's the happening in there. Now, early in that game between AFC Bournemouth, also is the first Frenchman to score in 3 consecutive Premier League appearances since Jean-Philippe Mateta in January. So a lot of insightful stuff. Lucas Digne had 3 times as many touches in the opposition box than Erling Haaland, 1 in the first half in the game between Villa and Manchester City. So welcome back from the break. We'll be doing this more often. Guys are also seated in here to break it down further, and there's a lot more talk on our channel, on Channel 1 TV, and on radio 97.3 City FM, on YouTube, and on X, and all of that. So join the show on 0549 986 996. Of course, we are live. I see that on YouTube. We are live. Guys are seated in the studios. Let me run through, if you just are tuned in, for you to know the games which is currently happening. It's AFC Bournemouth 2, Nottingham Forest 0, Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 0, Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 0, Wolves 2, Burnley 2. Later will be Everton up against Tottenham Hotspur at 4:30. We're telling you more about that. But I've got the confirmed 11 for the El Clasico. It's Barcelona playing at the Santiago Bernabeu against Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid. Let's run through who and who is starting. We've got our eyes on the Arsenal game as well. Guys are also keeping tabs on other stuff. We'll be bringing you in here and there. But Thibaut Courtois in post for Real Madrid. Alvaro Fernandez is on Courtois' left-hand side in defense. Dean Huijsen is playing alongside Eder Militao in defense, in the heart of defense. What we typically call the 4 and 5. There's Valverde on the other hand on Eder Militao's right in defense in the 4-3-1-2 formation. Note it well. 4-3-1-2 formation. Okay, the coach will explain why they are doing that. Eduardo Camavinga is in the midfield together with Tchouaméni and Ada Güler. They have Jude Bellingham sitting right in front of the 3, which makes it a 4-3-1. Then the 2 is Kylian Mbappe and Vini Jr. They want to be changing things as events pan out, on the field. So that's it. So for other stuff, they are playing a 4-3-3. In other scene, they are playing a 4-3-1-2. It keeps changing. Then they switch to 4-4-2. There'll be varying tactics in the game. For Barcelona, they have Condé in defense, but first off, Wojciech Szczesny is in post for Barcelona. Kubasi in the heart of defense together with Garcia. There's Alejandro Balde in the defense as well. Pedri and Frankie de Jong in double pivot as in a 4-2-3-1 formation. There's Marcus Rashford, Fermin Lopez sitting as number 10. I love seeing him play. Together with Lamine Yamal on the right. Then there's Ferran Torres, up front in the 4-2-3-1 formation for Barcelona. The game is starting at 3:15, so in about 4 minutes, that game will start. The El Clasico Madrid, Barcelona we'll be keeping tab on the game, and we'll be telling you what the latest is from Spain. Now, Madrid sit on top of the league with 24 points after 9 games. Barcelona are second with 22 points. So this game is super important. Even though Barca is having a bit of form when you compare them to Real, there are a lot of things that will come to play in this game. Villarreal are third with 20 points, and there's Espanyol who are fourth with 18, and Atletico Madrid follows in that order with 16 points. So keeping an eye on the top 2. We'll tell you more as events unfold. Back to the Arsenal game. It's 53 minutes into the game. Arsenal still leading by a goal to 0, and we'll get to talk about reactions in that game as well. But are you surprised, Sadi? Let me start off with you. Were you shocked when you saw that lineup in Spain, for example, between Real Madrid and Barca?
Well, one of the biggest games on earth, whether club football or national team football, is one of the biggest football games on earth, and you just have to put your best foot forward. It's the first outing for Xabi Alonso. He definitely played in this game as a player. It's time for him to also put his impression or start possibly a mini legacy for himself in this game. And he's just put out his best. That is his best he can do. Now it's down to how he'll be able to do the in-game management. For Hansi Flick, he will not be on the touchlines today because he was red carded in their last game. So he's not going to be on the touchline today. Is that advantageous to
Madrid?
Well, it depends on how they use it.
Okay.
But we've seen the likes of the PSG boss literally opting to sit in the stands
and communicate.
Minutes.
He says he sees it better.
No, he says he's using that tactics from NFL.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know why sometimes we overcomplicate things. That is the reason why you have video analysts up there sending footages down to you on the touchline with a laptop
Maybe
or a tablet.
He himself want to video analyze that up there, for the first 45 and come up with a MasterCard.
But Abi, in communication here, we can just experiment something here. I'll tell Kwabna something. Kwabna will tell coach something. The same thing. And by the time the message will get to you, it would have changed.
True.
So you being up there, what are you doing?
Because it's about who's looking for the right words to deliver how you wanted the message to sound. So I
have not said look for any other words. I've told you to transmit something to the team, and then you go and mess it up. So it's a situation where I feel it's punishment enough for Barcelona because a little indiscipline on the part of the coach in their previous game, complaining about certain issues that got him sent off. But it's for Madrid, it's their best team they can put out. For Barcelona, they've also got to manage a couple of things and manage this high line they are playing. They've also got to manage the inconsistencies currently in the league of Yamal. Because in the Champions League, it's all well and good for him at that stage, but when it comes to the league, even in the last game, he really struggled in it too. People would say that he got an assist, but that assist for Pedri had everything. That goal from Pedri in that game had everything to do with Pedri's IQ.
Absolutely.
And not so much of the assists.
True.
So for me, Barcelona need a lot of things to come together for them, aside their lineup in this game today. Going up front, they are more lethal. They have.
Oh, Arsenal have gotten a beautiful ball in the area, and
what a way to just kick that ball out.
Yeah. Who was doing that? Oh, Trossard had a ball in the area. So it began from the middle part of play. It was a beautiful ball floated in for Trossard, which he controlled with his right foot. Just dinked the ball into space, looking for Saka to connect. But unfortunately, Saka didn't reach the ball fast enough. It was a defensive mechanism, beautifully orchestrated from the Palace defensive unit to clear the ball. It's a throw-in. They will try and exercise that long throw, which has become the new bait of the greatest league on planet, the English Premier League. So it's 0549986996 on our WhatsApp console. Arsenal floats that ball in, but it's Palace who are always clearing. 1-0, 58 minutes. Look at Raya. He's in the middle of the park. and he wastes the ball. Now you are in the middle of the park, you kick that ball way longer. Well, anyway, so that's it. This is Arsenal, 58 minutes. Manchester City are also trying to unlock Villa. It's Villa 1, City 0, and they are looking for options. So, who is this?
Jeremy Pino.
Jeremy Pino is out for Edin Ketia, the guy who wants to play for the Black Stars. No, well done. I'm not doing it, Charlie.
It's all PR. It's all PR.
It's all PR.
Yeah, it's all PR.
So the guy, he won't play. If they call him, he won't play.
But will you call him?
Okay, let's focus on the show.
Yeah.
So the Barcelona game, I surmise, it has started 3:15, right? It's 3:17 here in studios, and I have a feel it has started, and we'll be bringing you up to speed in relation to that. I mean, for a second, I've mentioned the game, the El Clasico. Did you feel it's gotten that how do I better put it? I'm looking for the right words. That right feel like he used to. I'm not trying to rubbish anything, but I'm just trying to find out if it's gotten that right feel like we used to, in times before.
For that
with this crop of players, they're all young. Everyone trying to exercise his muscle. People were clamoring for Lamine Yamal to get close to the Ballon d'Or, the podium. But do you feel it still have that feel?
A bit of it, especially looking at how both teams are playing this season at the La Liga, and there's just 1 point between both sides. That is Real Madrid, and two points, between Real Madrid and Barcelona right now. So there's a big one at the Santiago Bernabeu. For Real Madrid, the likes of Mbappe, Vinicius would like to do their best. Mbappe will like to score a goal because this season it seems every match he at least gets a goal in that match, or at least assist in that game. But for Lamine Yamal, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him, especially because this is a game that he mostly wants to get his name, and he just came back from injury. So he putting as much energy in it is going to be very difficult. I remember just midweek when they played against Olympiacos in the Champions League, he didn't really play so well because of the kind of injury he had. So he was struggling a bit. But I'm just hoping this game is not going to really disturb him. But it's a big one that they have to do their best. There's one key place for Barcelona that is going to be very interesting. That's Ferran Torres playing as a number 9. He is going to play as a number 9, all right, but you're not going to get to know where exactly he's playing because he's one forward who likes to move about a lot. So it's very difficult for you to track him as a defender. So it's a very good one from them. And Fermin Lopez also playing as a number 10 for Barcelona, a very key one for Barcelona. But when you go to Real Madrid, the midfield battle
Did you see that defensive work? Sorry to catch you.
Yeah, from Pau Torres.
Yeah. That's crazy for Aston Villa. Where he was, I mean, any player should be making errors from that area if your concentration. So no, the ball starts from the left hand side of Villa. It's flicked in, and there's a shot from behind, which is blocked, the initial one. Then the second one, he had himself right in front of the post to stop the ball from entering. And that's technique, leaving your leg in there. That was always dangerous. Yeah. It is.
We've seen him gone into the post from him before.
Yeah. So that was just a little dangerous. But Arsenal are also on the attack in that game, and it's Palace and their defensive composure for me. Because Arsenal keeps the threats coming. But you're talking about the Barca game before we switch. I moved to coach, to talk about it. But
yeah. So with Real Madrid, you can see clearly that now Xabi Alonso likes to play Valverde as a number 2, as a right back, because that position he's doing well. He's doing his best to gets to play so well at that position, because the likes of Carvajal, who is getting old, and also for Trent, who just came back from injury, it's very difficult for them to play as the right back. So it's a very interesting game that we'll be watching this afternoon.
All right. Great. This is 97.3 City FM. Hello, and you are welcome on 0549986996. You are invited with your thoughts. Let us know what you think in what we've been discussing so far. Here on the show. It's a show filled with updates and analysis while we paint the picture clearer and break it down before you get it anywhere on any other platform. So it's Arsenal holding Palace by a goal to 0. 63 minutes in that game, and they are looking for a second. What's the surprise package in this? I know it's not done. The game is not done yet, but I mean, you look at all the games we have in the Prem happening now. What's the surprise package? Is it that City game? Do you feel City are also getting in their old groove a little? Because when I read statistically what is happening in that game, it seemed wanting for a minute, coach.
Look, gone are the days where Man City will go everywhere, anywhere in the Premier League and have it their way.
Even though it's 50-59 ball possession.
Yeah, and have it their way. Of late, like I said, the team that Pep has built will make time to be able to meet Pep's standard, because I mean, he's a coach of standard, if not the best in the business, one of the very best in the business.
True.
So I think that the team that he built, as compared to this one needs time. I have said that this Man City team will not put any fear in anybody. So
That's
look
true.
at the team. Erling Haaland hasn't scored yet, so nobody has been able to equalize for them. If you watch them play, it's like they are waiting for him to put the ball in the back of the net. They are more or less trying to make sure everything goes through him. At the end of the day, if it's about going through him, then if that channel is blocked, then your way or your path to go is going to be even more difficult.
Yeah.
Villa themselves have made sure that defensively they look very solid.
True.
For me, Man City will have to be a bit more composed and a bit more relaxed. It's like they are forcing the issue. They want to get the equalizing goal and make the game an open game and see whether they can go and win it. But at the end of the day, they must be very careful, because defensively, we know that they've not been the very best. But having said that, there's still a lot to play for. They are still in a game, so is Aston Villa. Villa, of course, are leading. And the Man City recovery off the ball is what is creating the problem. I think they are still missing Rodri.
Okay.
Rodri's reading of the game in the middle of the park, especially when they are in possession and they are dominating. The moment he gives the ball away, he positions himself in such a way that if they were to give it away, I mean, the moment he passes it on to his teammate, he's there to make sure that if the path to go is a bit more difficult, he avails himself and tell the teammate that give it back to me if you can, so that we'll start all over again. But I'm not saying that in this game, that everybody is overly anxious to make sure they equalize that goal. Yes, they will take it. If they were able to do so, why not? They will take it. But in doing so, there has to be a belief, there has to be a conviction in how to go about it. It is that conviction and belief that I don't see in them. Hence, the reason why everybody is rushing to make sure they get it done. Having said that, they know what is at stake. They know they are not the pace setters. Arsenal are actually the pace setter of the season so far. As we speak, Arsenal are 22 points. Man City is 16. If you win and Arsenal win, you just go back, or you will go to 19. There is a gap that they will need to watch. So it's still early days, yes. But like I've said, they have to be a bit more composed. They have to be a bit more composed.
Great. So we're reading something. Asta has gotten a corner. He loops that in, and there's a header, and it's the usual Arsenal thing. Is it a goal? There's somebody down. I missed that, but the referee seemed to be finding out what decision he should be taking. So there's
I don't know why
between Gay and Lacroix.
These guys, I think, look, Amorim said
so this is it.
You see, they will block the keeper. You see, they will not start from the keeper. Then they would send somebody intentionally. I don't know why they do that.
You feel that should be checked? Because I also saw that in the United game, for example. There's a way they block the keeper from, the keeper's movement. They limit the keeper's movement. So and there's I don't know how they do it. I always find it challenging.
How they do
it's like fouling the keeper.
Yes. So they just have a simple way of doing it. Maximum number of people are hiding behind the back post.
Okay.
Then you've got one intentional player.
Whose target is the goalkeeper?
Yes, just to stand on the goalkeeper. So as a team, you are supposed
block
to
the path of the goalkeeper.
Deploy another person to come and stand in between your goalkeeper and their player to push him away.
Yeah.
So just unsettle that particular player and also unsettle the on-rushing runner who they have on the edge of the box, and you'd have Arsenal under check when it comes to their corner set pieces.
Wow, it's a sweet one in the area for Crystal Palace, but Raya has gotten his gloves on that. This is 97.3 City FM. You are welcome on 0549986996. Let us know what you think in relation to this game on YouTube. You drop your comments. I'll chance on that and read all of that for you here. In the studio. Coach, you were talking about, is it Manchester City? Okay, I think your point was
yeah. I think it's clear.
They are rushing. It's still 1-0.
They are rushing it. They need to be a bit more composed.
But it's 50-50 now, and it seems Villa seem to be blocking the important areas where they seem to have strength to operate. For example, on the laterals, they plant someone on Jeremy Doku, and frustrated runs in there, because he loves to move a little, pause, and and all of that. But they seem to, mark all those areas. And Arsenal has gotten another ball, a long one, and throwing it into the area. Header. There's a header in there. He kicks it from long range around the D into the yard, but it didn't materialize, and they seem to want to still work it out with Eze and Trossard and the likes. So that's apparently what's been happening in today's game. I told you we've got an eye on that game in Spain as well. So I see messages trying to find out what's happening. It's 0-0, 11 minutes into the game. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 0 as well. In that game. In Spain, the Santiago Bernabeu, but we'll be talking more about that as well here. But what should Palace do, because they seem to be knowing what to do in carrying the ball in Arsenal's danger.
I think they are doing the right thing. They still need to stay in the game, and for us, the longer it stays at 1-0. The next goal is very important.
Yeah.
If they were to nick it, they get something out of the game. And they look very dangerous. That was a very poor touch by Nketiah. I think if he had controlled that, then something interesting.
Mbappe
have scored.
What a goal.
All right. Now the game is on.
Let me see.
So Madrid have taken the lead. This is sumptuous. This is sumptuous.
Okay. All right. So you predicted that Mbappe wanted to score in this game.
This is you could see clearly. Watching it, yeah. This is you could see clearly that he's one player that wants to score goals every time.
If you have the sequence of how the goal came, on your thoughts,
so
you can describe it.
It was a mistake from Kubasi, and he took the ball right, like very far away from the 18-yard box of the Barcelona 18-yard box, and he shot the ball. That was a very good shot from Mbappe, and it was a very good goal from him.
It was a giveaway.
Wow. Like
it's a good goal on his weaker foot. Yes. No, on his right foot.
On his right foot. Okay, so that's the happening now in Spain. Just as you drew my attention to what's happening in Spain, we got it for you. It's Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 0, but still Arsenal leading Crystal Palace by a goal to 0. There are other games which are happening across, and we'll get to pay attention to that as well. But I mean, let me come back to you, Sadi. Coach have said for Palace, they need to still be in the game. You feel You termed that up?
Yeah, right
That's a sub.
substitution. Right.
Okay.
Hughes would not give you so much in the middle of the park, but you're looking for someone who will be.
The goal has been chopped off. Offside. Kylian Mbappe.
Wow.
And was that off?
They've not shown replay of that.
So you watch and tell us what it is from that side. And
as a deja vu, you know, deja vu to what happened to them when they played the Madrid derby.
Yes, against Atletico Madrid.
Look how the big men. Why this would they know how to market the Clasico? Laporta sitting right by. What's the name of the Real Madrid man?
Florentino Perez. Because I know that game has blocked your attention for a minute. I want you to watch it for a minute, coach. Then I'll come back to you. But you were mentioning something.
So with Hughes coming in for Daichi Kamada, Daichi Kamada is not your natural
or regular
player to play in that kind of midfield pairing with Adam Walton. It's more like what's happening to Bruno Fernandes at United.
Okay.
I'm not comparing Daichi Kamada to Bruno Fernandes. Please. How?
Great. He was quick to.
I mean,
I was jotting. I just wanted you to finish what you said, but I was jotting something down. I was jotting a question down. I need to claim it.
No.
So I don't forget. Yeah.
I'm just saying that he's much more of an attacking inclined player.
Okay.
To be playing in such a deep role for him, but bringing in Hughes, who is someone who P Square looked at to play their song Busybody. Because he will busy himself around in that midfield with a lot of energy. Solid for this particular stage of the game for Palace, because it looks like it's more of pass no way for them in midfield. So they need someone to add more energy in that midfield for them, and he's the right guy for that particular role.
Well, interesting, but the Clasico is getting super exciting as well in the happenings in Spain at the Santiago Bernabeu, an area where if you believe in white, I tell you need to be in that arena to experience it. It's 16 minutes in the game. Madrid 0, Barcelona 0 as well. That's the game currently happening in Spain. In German's Bundesliga, Bayern Leverkusen 1, Freiburg 0. In the Italian Serie A, Hellas Verona 2, Cagliari 0. Sassuolo also playing Roma, and it's Roma who are leading by a goal to 0. Lille is beating Metz by 4 goals to 0 as it stands. So 74 minutes in the game. So events happening across is what we've been painting.
These
the
Barcelona players, they can play ball.
Yeah, I love them.
Charlie.
They are young, exuberant. You know,
they are teasing the people good.
Yeah. They play all around across every area of the pitch. They keep passing the ball long, passing it short. I think it's a thing to do with Flick too. I admire him a lot, the manager in the fold. Is that okay? So that's it. That's a highlight of what we missed the nation league.
Yeah, he was clearly offside.
He was clearly offside, right? All right. Okay. In the Premier League, it's still Bournemouth 2, Nottingham Forest 0, and for this that Nottingham Forest have done it. United will beat them left, right, center next week.
Yeah, United go to them. Clearly, they will not start winning against United. Now the confidence, Konya in Bumo. Is it in Bumo or in Bumo? In Bumo.
AKA Ryan Giggs.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm not the one who started it. No.
Do it.
I'm not the one who started it.
He's not gotten to Ryan Giggs' level. It's early days yet. Ryan Giggs' nanny, that was crucial.
I did not start it.
Don't go into that space. It's dangerous. It is. 77 minutes in the game. Arsenal Palace is still Arsenal 1, Palace 0. Palace with the ball in their half, shifting it to Hughes. He dunks it, right to their left, and they begin to pass the ball around for a minute. Wolves 2, Burnley also 2, and Villa 1, Manchester City still 0. And in that game, I want to read some stats out, so you get a picture of what's happening in that game. So, still, Villa's XG stands at 0.56 to City's 0.53. It's 3 shots on target for both sides. But in ball possession, he also shifts slightly to 51-49 for in Manchester City's favor. Do you think that the individual brilliance, we all agree and settle on that? Pep is a brilliant manager, but for situations in the game that keeps happening, you have the thought that we need to see individual brilliance in this Manchester City setup, because on paper, when you look at the names, they look attractive.
That's very true. For City this season, you could see it is individual brilliance that is really helping them. That is Helen Hallard doing his best to get the goals for City. That is what is helping them. But whenever they meet teams that play very low block and other things, they struggle a bit. They don't get the goals that they have to get. And even against, as I said, even against Everton last week, they struggled a lot against Everton, although they won 2-0, but they struggled a bit against Everton. So there's a bit of difficulties that they really need to sit down to just understand. You might not blame some of the players because some of them are not in their best form. The likes of Foden not in his best form, Bernardo Silva not having the legs that he had previously. So it's a very difficult one for City right now. They have to do their best to get at least a draw or get the goal in this game, because if they don't get a draw, at least it piles a lot of pressure on them. And now looking at how the table is, it now makes room for Arsenal to just give them more point gap. So it's very difficult right now for Manchester City.
What are your thoughts on the game? As I'll be receiving the messages on 0549986996. Let me run to our YouTube page and see if we've got messages in there. Now, we have how the offside was taken. I don't think it's an offside. Come on, are you of the same opinion?
I don't really care.
Against Mbappe?
Yeah.
No, it was offside. He came from an offside position first of all, and then at the time of receiving his ball, his toe was ahead of the Barcelona player. This is automated system, so nobody is interfering with anything, and it's been programmed. It's a software properly programmed. Once it says it's offside, it's not for you and I to debate anything.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Is that the first goal? Was that
that's the goal.
Okay. All right. Great. Please do not phone in now. We'll give you time to get in. 4:30 will be fine for you to get in and bring your thoughts in what you think for what's happening. So you send your messages on 0549986996, 0549986996. 996.
Mbappe has now scored.
Proper.
I think this should be very offside.
This one too offside.
I'll be shocked if this is not offside. Yeah, you see, the Barcelona players are complaining.
Don't check it.
I think it was a ball for Barcelona, and the referee overlooked it. Let me
take a look.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it here. So
the place seems to be boiling on X. A lot of messages. On YouTube, a lot of messages. His scorecard. No, scorecard is live. Sweet Kwame. Scorecard is live. So it's from 9 p.m. I know you are in America. So it's 9 p.m. Ghana time to 10:30. Ghana time PM. So whichever state you find yourself, if you are 5 hours or 4 hours ahead of us, it means you have to stay. I think the goal starts.
He was onside.
Okay.
The high line again, no?
Yeah, the same high line.
Okay. All right. So, still going through the messages. Douglas Luiz is not a player. He and Doku. It's all about love. I don't get it. Josiah, I don't get your message. Come again. I see, Coach, don't worry. We will go second today for the Madrid game, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh, Coach.
Look at Valverde. No, this is not a foul on Camavinga. The referee rather decided to show him a yellow card.
To Camavinga?
No, to Valverde.
Yeah, it was a tackle on Rashford.
On Rashford.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Space is boiling. Bournemouth are sleek, and they've got a steez this afternoon. This James Avedi. He says the Tavernier guy, Semenyo and Kropi combo up front and Scott in defense is so sweet. No wonder Coach Nimley is wearing them this afternoon. Why? Their jersey? Something like that?
Wow.
Nah, the coach's tie.
I mean, my tie.
Yeah.
Coach's tie. He didn't plan it though. He didn't plan it. He just dressed his suit to the occasion. He went to church today and he said, Sean Dyche will get an I think I say a yearly welcome this afternoon. What does that mean? A yearly is what?
They'll beat him 3-0.
Oh, okay. James sends that in. Okay, so David Otubaini says United gradually getting their gloves back. Okay, he's still also talking about. David was also trying to draw attention to the fact that you're talking about that red card incident that you feel. You were saying that Kamavinga's tackle.
No, not Kamavinga. Valverde tackled Marcus Rashford. He had no chance of playing the ball, and he clearly saw the counter. So quickly, without delay, he needed to prevent that. But he should be very careful because he's on the yellow card.
This is 97.3 City FM on Channel 1 TV. Welcome you live. If you're watching us on your screens, this is the Republic of Football. Here we center around telling you about all the scores across Europe, and we keep an eye on each game. That's why you see us dinking in, some bit of balls into some space across Europe in different leagues as well. And we'll try to paint the picture. It's the El Clasico. It's Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 0. 25 minutes in that game, and Madrid scored through Kylian Mbappe, the guy who started to be the winner of the next Ballon d'Or. He was heavily assisted by a guy who they were painting the picture clearer for him to have won it, Jude Bellingham. Say it.
No. You see, it's a whole. Again, it's PR.
Okay.
As a football player, you've got to get people talking about you.
If you're playing well, though.
No, some people are not playing well, but they have people talking about them.
Okay.
For example,
what? No, you're not going to.
I didn't get you.
No. I have not mentioned any name.
Okay.
Today, I refuse.
The guy they say got Amuzu or something. There's a goalkeeper. I don't want to know about it.
Me, I am not part of that. No, but there are some players who are not playing so well, yet you would get people highlighting certain portions of their game. And I'm sorry to mention one name in this case who is a good...
You said you are not going to mention name.
No. He's a good PR person for his former club's players and other thing. Jimmy Carragher.
Okay.
The mere fact, for instance, Liverpool is not using set pieces and long throws, he's against it.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And he doesn't see Liverpool players do any wrong. That is the sort of PR I'm talking about.
Okay.
So let's say a Jimmy Carragher was an advocate for a Vinicius Jr. or he supports Real Madrid and he's an advocate for Vinicius Jr. Obviously, he would have had a very a much bigger look in for the award. You get where I'm coming from? So it's not that he did not perform, but sometimes you just need the PR to go your way. And these two clubs, the two clubs playing in the El Clasico, they've been confused about PR recently, doing all sorts of funny shenanigans. For instance, Yamal being pushed this year. If it were Rafinha, they would have had a much better chance.
Really?
Numbers wise,
the truth.
Numbers wise, Rafinha unfortunately had more numbers than Yamal, but they want the prodigy and a prodigy this and an 18-year-old and that is where they are.
Okay. We'll see if we'll have messages on the WhatsApp.
How is this not a foul?
Which one? In the
I can't
Clasico?
believe my
In the
eyes.
Clasico or the
Mateta. This was a foul.
The Mateta one?
This is a foul. This is not WWE.
How is this not a foul?
Oh.
So
You really think it's a foul?
it is a foul.
It's a foul.
Is it? It's a foul? Namely, you think it's a foul?
It's a clear foul.
Yeah.
Coach, let me ask Abe one question.
Before
Coach came in, you were seated here using a certain rule for Sir saying that he should have. Good. So that's what happened.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Is that not a foul?
That's fair. That's fair.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's 87 minutes in the games, which, in the Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest game. So is Bournemouth 2, Nottingham Forest, Arsenal 1, still Crystal Palace 0. It's 89 minutes in that game. We'll see the number of minutes that the officiating official will add to the game. Villa 1, Manchester City 0, Wolves 2, Burnley 2. 86 minutes in those games as well. Then later is Everton, Tottenham Hotspur, which will be happening at 4:30. That's where we'll open the lines for you to have your say on the show. Madrid 1, Barcelona 0 in their Clasico. It's a beautiful game, but Arsenal's got in the corner again. They ballooned that wine. This time is super long. Eberechi Eze had about 37 touches in the game. He's been substituted, but Arsenal still in the game, trying to look for the second goal to calm nerves down. And let's say 87 minutes into that game. Have you seen any shine from Eddie Nketiah to possibly maybe keep his alt alive for a possible comeback? I'm of the opinion that we should not threaten the diasporans, if I'm to put it, in that sequence. We should not push them out. Try to get them scared, even when they are playing better football. And that's the sequence you talk about. The corner kick, they've gotten one again.
One oppressor is on the goalkeeper.
How do you put oppressor?
But that's what they do. And you know the funny thing?
That's how I read that it was in the scripture. Interesting.
But when you do it to us now, you have a set piece against them, and you play a similar thing to them. Then you get Gabriel complaining.
Okay.
Coach, there was a game that they got beat.
The United game.
They were complaining.
No, I don't think it was a United game. It was a certain game.
It was one game. It was on a Sunday, and it was done to them twice, and they were complaining. Gabriel was the
Newcastle.
Gabriel was the lead person complaining.
It was Newcastle.
Well, Palace will 6 minutes of added time in the Arsenal game. Still, Arsenal leading by a goal to 0. And there's a sub for Palace now. This for me is in the opposite half, we say is, so they're taking Watson out, Mitchell and Munoz out, and introducing Lema, Sosa and Uche. My point is, if it had happened at the other side, it's game management. Try and waste a bit of time, still 1 or 2. But why would you sub at this time for them to come and do what?
Oh, Charlie, you see. The way you ask them. No, but for them to come and do what, they can actually come and have an effect on the game.
Okay.
You see, your defenders have been running all game. Mitchell has been running all game. He has been excellent on the quiet side. You bring in an Uche to try and pull this a similar stunt but more advanced. And then you also have Munoz, who has been really, really having a go in the game, and he's been really, really trying. And actually bringing in someone from the bench, you are bringing in more attacking intended players, and you are shifting some of the tired legs back into defense to actually help protect your goalkeeper, so that in as much as you are going for it to seek a goal, you don't get one goal put behind you to seal the game. So it can actually work.
Okay, so that's for the Arsenal game. Let's see. It's 2 minutes already in the 6 minutes of added time in that game, and we'll see about that. Manchester City is still losing. It's Villa 1, City 0. We'll see what pans out from that. Wolves 2, Burnley 2 as well. Wolves trying to seal it up. 90 minutes in that game. AFC Bournemouth 2. Nottingham Forest 0. It's 90+2 in that game as well, and all of that happening. But for let's talk about the Barca game for a second. We'll see when moments happen in in the Arsenal game. We'll get to talk about it. What? This is a moment. Oh, it didn't happen.
Good save.
Good save
By
Thibaut
Courtois.
I think he's been a lifeline of the team, Thibaut Courtois. Coach?
Yeah. He's a good player. He's a good goalkeeper. I mean, he's always been an asset.
Oh, so Barca at it again in attack around the D, but
that's a foul, man.
Really? Yeah. I feel it was a well-timed, defensive approach. And look at that, it's a true ball. Should have gone faster. Whoa, how is he able to pick that ball up?
Oh Lord.
I think Barcelona will be in trouble if they keep playing like this. But they've got a good goalkeeper. So the former now, goalkeeper.
That ball, he was off.
Off,
They should have whistled it for final.
Coach, I think it was rather a Barca player who hit the ball with his toe.
He was off.
No, the pass that came to him from the high line situation, it was a Barca player who tiptoed to the ball.
Marcus Rashford says he wants to stay at Barcelona.
He should stay there, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
That's Figo, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I love to see the greats around the games, though. Fortunately, here in Ghana, I'm not saying this for you guys to comment, but fortunately, here in Ghana, you don't see Charles Taylor going to the stadium. I see Don Bote occasionally, with a hard setup. You don't see the Joe Hendricks and all of those guys going to. It's sad, but we should find a way.
You see,
we should find a way.
You said we should not comment.
No,
but
comment.
just
No,
one line.
no. The way you pass one line, come not to pass one line.
No, just
when Limili comes inside, the thing has become.
No, but one line.
I don't
only one line.
I beg you, pardon me.
You posed the question, and I have the answer.
I'm sorry for asking the question.
No. At this point,
I'm sorry. But let's focus on the the Barca game, for example. I mean, this guy came to this club to want to not only win the Ballon d'Or, but feels that it is time for him to establish the kind of player he is, that at a point he feels that he's becoming a president at Paris Saint-Germain, but he needed to go into a space where his hard work he exhibits will be seen and appreciated by the world. From today's setup, are you of the feel that he's the Madrid guy, like not as in Madrid guy as he's playing the Madrid team, but he's the guy Madrid should project, Kylian Mbappe?
Certainly, this season he's giving them all the numbers. You see,
just as we were arguing for Lamine and Rafinha.
Rafinha.
So I brought this out.
Exactly. This season, he is their main man. He is their poster boy. All resources need to go to back him.
Okay.
He is giving them the goods on the pitch. He's keeping them just as. Oh, what a shot!
It's about how they play for me. It's so crisp, isn't it? The way they share the passes amongst themselves, Real Madrid, is so unique. Like fast, piercing passes, accurate, and all of that. You cannot get it wrong, in a game of this sort. But you're on that argument.
Yeah,
for
but
Mbappe.
just as Courtois is keeping them afloat at the back, Mbappe is doing same up front, and he's getting them the needed goals. For me, his PSG departure left a lot to be desired of.
Okay.
Because he could have left in a much cleaner way.
Yeah.
Not going back and forth with them. You've got to pay me this, you've got to pay me that, taking it to court, I'm due this, no, we won't pay. After all that has happened, I feel that situation should not have degenerated into those kind of things, but it happened. Now, you've got a clean slate. You just need to put your name up with the greats of Real Madrid. Okay. And to do it, it is...
Go! Atina Kasa.
I see where your love is now.
Adagula.
I see where your love is now.
Oh, I've always supported. If you give me Barcelona and Real Madrid, I will never support Real Madrid.
That's fair.
I don't like the way they do their football team.
I agree.
They are influencing players of other teams not to extend their contract, go and tap them for free.
But
free,
coach,
free.
you a man on the ground. You know this thing in football. This is what
Look.
It's not.
Let me tell you what
when it comes to operations.
Let me tell you what eventually got me. Lenny Yoro, the team he came from.
Yeah, that's Rashford.
Yes.
Rashford assistant.
Yes,
Assistant.
the team he came from.
Leo.
They don't have money.
Yes.
Let's say you give us 25 million and take the boy away. He said you won't give. They said no. They said give us 30 million, take him. He's our prodigy from our son.
Yeah.
They had influenced the boy for the boy to stay play instead of go and take him for free. So what did Manchester United do? They went, saw the boy's agent, and then gave him the money. Vinicius.
Okay, I get this when these obstructions come up to you, but let me take this opportunity to run you through.
Last minute goal from Burnley.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
It hurts.
I told you this Wolverhampton team.
It hurts.
All their centre backs are left-footed.
It hurts.
Hey,
Especially
the Man United former player giving an assist.
Hannibal,
the one who gave Chelsea that by force
Hannibal
penalty.
Oh, that's guy. Okay, so Bournemouth finished the game winning.
Man City lost?
Yeah.
Yes.
2-0.
Yes, 1-0.
Arsenal finished the game 1-0 against Crystal Palace.
Wow.
Aston Villa beat Manchester City by a goal 2-0. And
so you see the point I was making on Man City.
Lost at home.
When Alan doesn't score,
Nobody wants to score.
nobody scores.
Wow. So that's the story. For the Premier League.
Counter.
Let's see if Barcelona can get a second goal, but the guys put themselves in the picture and save that. 0549 986
They never
990. Okay, that's in Wolves, right?
Yes.
Wow. What a save.
Hey.
So the player kicks the ball in the 18-yard area. The keeper goes down and just gets his finger, on the ball and stops the motion of it, and it halts it just there, close to the goal line, and it ends 3-2 in favor of Burnley. And the Burnley goalkeeper has been hacked, he's been poked, and high-fived and all of that.
That would have cancelled the point.
Cool. What a save from Courtois.
Madrid will attack on this. Is that Vinny?
Yeah, Vinny.
Vinny takes
on the
off
ball.
on his bike.
Come on,
yellow card.
Yellow
You have to
card.
take it for the team. What
he
do
has
you
to
mean?
do-
What is this?
No, he has to do that.
No, but what do you mean? What is this? You take one for the team. You should leave it to go and score. No.
You should do this.
He would take one for the team.
Yeah.
That's Pedri. He would normally not do that. He would take one for the team.
I'm a referee. I'm giving a red card for that.
No, it's not a red card. It's a yellow card.
He's not the last person. He's
A
not
player like Pedri can play with a yellow card all day. He will not get a red
Fair
card.
point. Let me just go.
He needed to stop it.
Fair point. You drag a shot in this manner.
He needed
I
to
am
stop
giving
it.
you red card.
No, it's not.
Go and look at the Barcelona
hold on.
coach. He's applauding him.
Let me go through a few messages here. Liverpool don't die for coach's hands today. Coach is in the spirit, so allow him. Yeah, Andy from Elmina. Tell you how you guys when we are. That's nice. Arsenal and City will lose today. GJC from Kaswahe.
Goal. Second goal for Madrid.
Walk us through, Seri. I'll come back to Messi. Walk us through that goal.
So from the resultant set piece of the tag on the shirt. No, that was not a tag on the shirt. Sorry. He wanted to take off the shirt.
Okay.
That's what he wanted. From that resultant set piece, ball goes out to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. runs the line, takes on his man, and then hoofs the ball. That's not a cross. He hoofs the ball. Ball gets to the far post, gets bounced into play again.
Wow.
And there's one.
I want to
man
look at the
standing free.
trajectory of the ball.
I
think the ball went off.
Yeah,
Offside? Offside?
Yeah,
outside the
it
line.
went and came back on.
Yeah.
Out of play, you mean?
Yeah, out of play, I mean. I think it went off.
Wow.
I want to look at the trajectory of the ball again.
No, so that's it in your
Ball
picture.
goes to Vinny,
It goes
running
to-
the channel, hoofs it up, suspends the ball.
From what they are showing. But the Barcelona
There should be another
defenders
angle.
went to sleep.
You think so?
Yeah. That's a mismatch.
Oh.
A clear mismatch.
So, Real Madrid 2, Barca 1 at Santiago Bernabeu. Let's get back into your messages. We're going to analyze that from what's happening here. What was the final score of Manchester United yesterday? Please, guy, don't do this. You know.
4-2.
He knows.
He knows.
No, but you see, okay, let's not talk about that game.
Okay. Goals being disallowed in Spanish La Liga is too much. I wish FIFA would have a second look at the offside situation. It sometimes drives away the sentiment from the game. Still, Real Madrid 3, Barcelona 0. From Raymond Decoder inside Tema Community.
So the thing is,
inside Tema.
The thing is, FIFA have a rule for offside. Now, every league also have their own sub-definition under the main definition of the whole offside sequence. Do you get my point? So every league have their own definition of an offside.
Yeah.
Some of the things
that is underpinned under the
broader one. Yes. So for instance, some of the things that you get overlooked as offside in the EPL, when you get into the Spanish La Liga, it won't happen because they have the semi-automated system. And the semi-automated system unfortunately, overrides the VAR system when it comes to drawing those kind of lines. Today they draw it to the shoulder, tomorrow they draw it to your fingernail. Those kind of things they do at Stockport Park. It's different. So the leagues independently also regulate their own laws. So like football fans, you need to understand the leagues you are watching. When you are watching the Champions League, things that happen in the Champions League, Abe,
Offside.
No, it's offside because he was
offside.
He was behind the goalkeeper when he kicked.
But
the
it's Vinny Junior for me, and what he does with the ball at his feet. He keeps moving, he stops. Then he sees somebody. Then he brings the ball out again, close to the D of Madrid's area. And, I wouldn't say, of Barca's area, I should say. But I wouldn't say Barca were lucky. But, I mean, these two sides are just brilliant. We'll be walking you through that game. Premier League game started at 2, successfully ended. I was going through the messages. I want to wrap up with the last few messages. Then we will go into other stuff. So let's get this man. I don't know. There's a thing about him that's super funny. So good day, Abe. It's quite telling us that everything is programmed because it favors Barcelona. Hey, coach, you shouldn't be doing this. Weren't we here when he was crying against a decision taken against United? Coach is just doing Sergio Ramos' work. The truth is that we Madridistas didn't do Jude any good because he was the best player even in our team that season and even in the La Liga at large. So I totally disagree with him. El Clasico is still on his 46 minutes into the game, 45 plus 6, so we are in the 46 minutes of the game. Come on, you've been silent for a second. Which do you fancy to win this game? See, you don't like the question.
No, not that I don't like the question.
What's happening?
I sort of know the answer.
Really?
No. You should give me the answer.
No. If you mention it and you say it, like
yeah.
So you say it and let him confirm.
So see, let me.
I wish you can whisper in my ear, but where I'm sitting is too far.
Let me text it.
Text me on WhatsApp.
Let me text it to you.
Come now, I'm listening.
Look, before the game,
don't get swayed.
No. So before the game, when I came to the studios, I told Sedi that I just have a feeling Real Madrid will beat Barcelona today, because I just feel like, looking at the stats and how good Real Madrid is, Barcelona have a lot of injuries and other things. Real Madrid will have an edge over Barcelona today for the very first time in quite a while. But looking at this game critically, you could see clearly that Madrid are playing good football. Barcelona also playing good football. Madrid are making sure they are able to capitalize on Barcelona's mistakes that they are doing. And the high line is one key thing that Barcelona needs to check, because it's really a problem for them, because look at the goal that Kylian Mbappe scored. It was through the high line situation that they had to just get a goal from Mbappe. Even with the second goal, a very poor defending from what's the name with the Barcelona defense. They weren't able to defend very well. So it's very difficult for Barcelona right now because Real Madrid are playing all the football, trying their best to possess the ball, pass the ball very well. Lamine Yamal, we are not seeing him too much in the game. They are making sure he doesn't get hold of the ball so much, because when he does that, that is when he disturbs a lot. But for Real Madrid, they are able to get their passes so well, give the ball to Mbappe, Vinicius doing his best, Bellingham also doing his best. So it's a very difficult one from Barcelona. Barcelona are just making sure their midfield will be able to work. That's the likes of Pedri and what's the name? De Jong. Frankie De Jong trying their best to do their get the passes. For Rashford is not too much in the game. He's struggling a bit in the game. I understand him because this is very first El Clasico game at the Santiago Bernabeu, but he's doing his best. For Lamine Yamal, he's not putting the best that we want to see him. We want to see from him. So it's a very difficult one from Barcelona. But as I said, I just feel like Real Madrid will win this game.
All right. I checked my WhatsApp and it's just what 30 cents. Argument on who was winning the game. It's just what 30 cents. So yeah. So it's not like this one is something happening, but I understand perfectly. It's perfect. Yeah, he writes that and you just speak it. You know. That's fine. 0549 986 996. Yeah, you wanted to say something. Sorry.
Yeah, you see, I got a message on my phone, but I will not put it on air. Okay. If I do, trouble will come. Okay. It concerns Yamal. Okay. But for Yamal in this game, I'll just keep it on the part that I'm about to say, not what I got. On this part, I think he has not been so influential in the game because much of the ball, he has not seen so much of the ball. And also, Carreras is literally kicking and like off the ball, shoving him, as coach will say, let him feel the sensation. He's making him feel the sensation, shoving him, just little nudge here and there, kicking him, making him feel that I am here. So most of the time when Yamal is getting the ball, he's needing to do a lot more than he normally does to actually put his stamp on the game, and it's difficult. For some minutes now, Yamal has largely not even had a touch of the ball. So Kwabena, just calm down for Yamal. Yamal will show. Yeah, as the Barca fans will say, Yamal will show. Yeah, but people are saying the Barca would rather have Esteval now than Yamal. Hey, that was the message that was coming through my phone. That I didn't want.
let me run through.
It's halftime now.
Yeah, it's halftime. So let me take an advantage to run through the start of that game. Then I'll get back to read out the table of the Premier League, how it stands. Then I'll revert back into the Barca game. Then we'll get to talk about it. So these are the stats between the two sides. Madrid 2, Barca 1. It's halftime at the Santiago Bernabeu. Getting into this form, Madrid had played 5 times and lost 1. But Barca had played 5 times and lost 2. You know, coming into this particular fixture. And the particular fixture I talk about, it gathers their last 5 games, so all competitions inclusive. Yeah, right. So that's that in that space. So let me now go through the overall stats from first 45. The XG for Madrid has been 2.17. For Barca has been 0.62. It means 7 shot on target for Madrid, and just 4. I won't say just, but 4 for Barca. With that in consideration, Madrid have done 36% in ball possession to Barcelona's 64%. I say this thing so you put on your mind, so we'll get into the discussion. I'll be reading other stats that's related to players as well. But for now, you keep this, and I'll come back to that. Let's go to England and look at how the table is. Then we'll come back and analyze this game at 45, the Barca game. So 2 p.m. games ended successfully, with us now leading the table with 22 points as it stands now. AFC Bournemouth are second with 18 points. Strange, right? 18 points. That's where the Ghanaian player plays, Antoine Semenyo. Sunderland are third, newly promoted into this campaign. They are third with 17 points on their log. City are fourth with 16 points. United are fifth with 16 points. But on goal difference, City have scored more. They've got 10. And United have gotten 1. Liverpool lies sixth with 15.15. With a 2 goal difference after 9 games. Defending champions. Villa 7th with 15 points. Spurs, who are yet to play, are 8th with 14 points. If Spurs should win, they'll move to 3rd straight. Because they've got plus 7 goal difference. So should they win, they will yank Sunderland off the 3rd spot and occupy there. And what it means is that it shifts the other clubs down again. So that's the event of what's the points are super close. Chelsea have gotten 14 points. They are 9th on the log. Crystal Palace are 10th with 13 points. Brentford are 11th with 13 points as well. Then there's Newcastle United, who are 12 with 12 points. Brighton are 13th with 12 points as well. And Everton are 14th with 11 points. Leeds are 15th with 11 points. Burnley are 16th with 10 points. Fulham are 17th with 8 points. Nottingham Forest now lies 18th after they changed their coach. They've got 5 points. West Ham United are 19th. They've got 4 points. Wolves thought they had won, or they had picked the points from that game. Fortunately, they didn't. So 20th, minus 12 goal difference. They've got 2 points on the lock. So this is how the greatest leagues table looks like. The English Premier League. 0549 986 996. Kindly forgive me. Everton will be playing at a good at the Dickinson
Hill Dickinson.
Hill Dickinson. So Hill is what I was trying to recollect. Oh my word. So they'll be at the Hill Dickinson to play against Spurs. We'll see about that. Let's run through that lineup. Then I'll revert to this game. I want to allow you guys put your thoughts together. Forgive me for this. 0549 986 996. I promise to give you some minutes at 4:30 for you to come in with your thoughts before we close the show. Tottenham Hotspurs makes 4 changes from their last match. So it's Spence, Simons, who replaces Gray and Begval, Colomwani and Johnson in, Richarlison and Odobert out for Spurs. And for Everton, Grealish comes in for Alcaraz. So this is the starting lineup. 4-2-3-1 for Everton. Jordan Pickford in post. Jake O'Brien in defense. Tarkowski and Michael Keane in defense. 4 and 5. Mikalenko on the other half of defense. The double pivot is James Garner and Idrissa Gana Gueye. Eleman in the eye forms the 3 behind the attacker Beto with Dewsbury Hall, the former Chelsea guy, Dewsbury Hall, I should say, and Jack Grealish for Everton. For Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur, there's Vicario in post. Porro, one of my favorite footballers. Pedro Porro on the right. Kevin Danso, who's of Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Decent. Kevin Danso in midfield. Van der Ven playing the 4 and 5 position. And Spence on the other half. Paleha, Rodrigo Bentancur in middle as a double pivot. Ganes Kudus Mohamed on the right in the 4-2-3-1 formation. The Javi Simons in the middle. Fantastic footballer. So Brennan Johnson and Randa Kolomwani starting up front for Tottenham Hotspurs. Guys, that's the lineup. Any reactions to that? Sorry.
Well, for Spurs, they just need to get back to winning ways, but they face an Everton team who last time out lost to the very interesting Manchester City, who lost today. And in that game, they actually missed the services of their main man, one of their main men. For me, there are two main men of the season for Everton this year. And one of their main men was not in that game. That's Jacko Grealish, and he makes it back into the lineup for them. And we know the danger he can bring into the Everton side. So looking forward to seeing Jack Grealish combine again with the likes of Kevin Drisbury Hall and then Iliman Ndiaye. These three literally have had Everton's back since the start of the season. So it's just going to be interesting to see how the likes of Bentancur and Paulinho, especially because Paulinho is going to be that combative person, going to try to stop some advances in midfield. But for Bentancur, he would look more to add more, floating style to the midfield for Tottenham. For Tottenham going into this game, they need to actually find a way of bringing Kolomani into this game. They have three very interesting forwards, all of different player profiles. They've got Solanke, they've got Kolomani, they've got Richarlison. All of them present something different anytime they play up front. For Kolomani, his style of play, they need to understand it in this game. So for Brandon Johnson and Kudus, there are two things they can choose to do in this game. They can choose to take everything into their own hands and link up by flying balls to the far end of the post. So if Kudus gets the ball and whips it in, expecting Brandon Johnson to connect with the ball at the far end of the post, that could be an outlet for some goals for the Tottenham Hotspur team, and vice versa. That is, if Brandon Johnson also whips it in, expecting Kudus to also rush onto the last end of the post. So for them, it's well and good. They've got a lot of talent in depth. Talent is really agog in this particular Tottenham Hotspur team. Xavi Simons, his effect has really not been felt. So, but to go to the Hill Dickinson Stadium and do it is a tall ask for Xavi Simons, but it's possible for him to actually come into his own in this particular game. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be really, really difficult, and possibly a very entertaining game to watch.
Well, one game that's been highly entertaining is that which is happening in the El Clasico. Join us on 0549986996 on our WhatsApp console. I'll read the messages out for all of us. Governor, is Bassa missing Rafinha?
A bit of it, but he has been injured for some time now, so I'm sure they've had a player to just been able to play so well. That is what's his name, Rashford playing so well so far for Barcelona. So it's not too much, but I just feel like they need to push themselves more in the second half against Real Madrid. But I want to touch base on the Everton Spurs game. That's the first start for Kolo Muani in the Premier League for Spurs. And Kolo Muani is one player that he will not give you the nice ball, the nice football that he has to do, but he makes sure he'll be able to get you the goals. Unfortunately for him, he has not gotten any goal for Spurs so far. He has to just put his best today against Everton. But this on Everton side, as Sedi said, centered around Grealish, who is playing so well, and they playing at home. It's going to be very difficult for Spurs because if they don't put in their best, Everton is going to get to score a lot of goals. But I want to see the performance of Kudus. I want to see how best he will be able to play against the Everton lads. It's going to be a very difficult game for both sides. Both sides lost their previous game. Spurs lost against Aston Villa at home, and also Everton lost away to City. So it's a big one at the Hill Dickinson Stadium that they have to just do their best. Both teams have to do their best to at least get the maximum 3 points.
Okay. No, that's great. 0549986996 0549986996. Let's go for go for a break. We'll return back in studio and then talk more here on your radio and of course on your screen on Channel 1 TV. We'll be back shortly. This is the Republic of Football. You'll be interested in phoning in and, of course, telling us what you've been thinking around all we've discussed for, this moment we live for. Great action in the world of football. On the Republic of Football. Welcome on board afresh if you are here with us. We are still live on YouTube. Hey, we cherish you so much. I'll be fetching all of those messages from that space as well. And welcome. So it's Real Madrid leading Barcelona by 2-1. The second half already on. And I've been asking questions, and some of the questions I try to find out, there've not been any sub yet in the game for Madrid. So much same for Barcelona as well. But Cobra, I mean, you look at this Madrid setup, and the Barca threats keeps coming again and again and again. What do you think should happen now? If Madrid should sit in a little and try and defend on the balls, rely on the quick counter, or still keep the game at bay, like it started in the first 45. End-to-end stuff.
Defending will not be a good thing for Real Madrid because they need to just push and get the goal. Because with Barcelona, they are a team that when it sits back, they push you so well to the extent that no matter how things are, they get a goal if they have to. It has to be through an on goal or any way possible, set piece or anything. They do that. That's from Barcelona. So when you are playing against Barcelona, you don't need to defend. Open the game, play toe-to-toe with them, play very well to be able to get the goal. And that is what Madrid is doing now. Even in the second half, they are playing toe-to-toe with them, trying their best to get a goal. And that's very brilliant from them. But with Barcelona, they're not getting a number 9 is also very key. Because sometimes in football, when you don't have a number 9, sometimes it makes the game very difficult. Because when you get a ball like this, when you look through the attacking line, that you have to get a goal, you are not getting any player who is a number 9 over there. So you just need to do your best to dribble, to go forward, or maybe rely on set pieces because maybe you will be tackled and other things. So it's very difficult for Barcelona right now. With Real Madrid, they just need to keep on with what they are doing. Push, try to get a goal, try to get a third goal, because when they get a third goal, it will unsettle the Barcelona defense. But with Barcelona, they just need to move forward very well, play very hard game. The defense line is one key place that they really need to check because they are not playing so well in defense. They try to forget themselves a bit when they are playing this game, but it's very difficult from both of them. We will see a very good game in the second half.
All right, we'll see a solid game in the second. Kobna, have a feel of, but it's been the same style of play from the first 45. The press has been on for both sides, and we'll see how it runs. It's 48 minutes in the game, but that game between Everton at the Dickinson Stadium will be starting shortly against Tottenham Hotspur, and we'll give you up to. We'll bring you up to speed in relation to that game as well. But you can phone in now on 0549 986 996 or 0549 986 996. When you phone in, you can have the opportunity to talk about what had happened yesterday and what it means to this league. And it's Arsenal stamping its authority now, especially with the margin they seem to be creating on top of the league. 0539 986 996. Let's get a first caller on the line. Hello, good should I say evening? Good evening. Your name, where you talking to us from?
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Where you talking to us from?
Yeah, I'm Adam. I'm calling from Spintech.
Yo, Adam from Spintech. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Which fan are you?
I'll indulge you with this. I kindly employ you to talk about Eddie Nketiah being called up to Gaza because some of us you are pissing us off with that comment. Truly speaking.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying that.
Yeah. Because let me do this analysis. You take a look at Semenyo at Bournemouth. He's playing good. He's second behind Haaland in terms of goal scoring. You go to Spain. Inaki Williams is also playing very well. If he comes to England, you see Kudus also playing well. But if they all come down to Ghana, you could see that they are struggling. How much more people who are not starting in their various teams? You understand? Somebody is not even playing even 15 minutes, 20 minutes previously, for his team, and then you want us to call him back to Ghana Black Stars. Then again, I'm talking about my Barcelona. I know today's game is a very difficult one for us, but we try our best, very possible best to find our feet and then match Real Madrid for good. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Adam. But there's a penalty check in that game, so VAR is checked. It's a penalty. A penalty against Barcelona. There was a ball that a player was on, and it didn't. Eric, I think it was Eric.
Yeah, Eric Garcia.
Let's get another call on line. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from? Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, my brother.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Good evening.
Yes, your name and where are you talking to us from?
My name is Kingsley. I'm talking from Suhum Roman.
Kingsley from Suhum Roman. Which football fan are you? Which club do you support?
Barca can win the match. He can beat the ball.
All right. Thank you for your comment. It says Barca can win, but they missed the penalty, Real Madrid. So it's still 2-1 for Real Madrid. Let's go on to the line today. We'll come back. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
I'm Carlos from Henry. I'm calling from Islam. I'm former Deputy General Secretary, DFE.
You are former Deputy General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association.
Yes.
What's the name again? Hello, are you there? Wow, you should come back again. 0539 986 996 0549 986 996. You can call now and share your thoughts on the game. First tell us which club you support and whatever we've discussed today in relation to all the games that's happened. You can touch on that. And let's keep talking. Hello, good evening. Your name, where are you talking to us from?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, your name and where are you talking to us from, please?
I'm Mohammed and I'm talking from Kaswa.
Mohammed from Kaswa, talk to us. Which club do you belong to?
Yeah, I'm a proud Madrid star.
Are you following your game? You just missed the penalty. What's your thought on that?
Just missed the penalty, but at least we are still in control of the game, right?
Absolutely.
Good. And I want, let me say, the Barca fans shouldn't, busy. They do come back and war. Because, look, I'll accept the fact that at least last 5 games that we met as El Clasico, they beat us down here. They really handled us very well. I get me. So this one, we are bringing it to the Santiago Bernabeu. I get me. So they shouldn't try to be saying, come back. I don't know if you watched our national match last week. Ronaldo missed the penalty. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, he scored a screamer. I don't know if you saw that. So the penalty it doesn't matter. At least we came back without the penalty. I get it. So we are still on it. We are taking it to Santiago Bernabeu today. I get it.
Okay, all right. That's fine. So anyway, 0539 986 996 and 0549 986 996 is Madrid 2 Barcelona 0. I see your message, Cove Town Baby, on YouTube. I see your message. Yeah, you get to understand it later. Hello, your name? Where are you talking to us from? Hello, good evening. All right, he'll try and come back. 0549 986 996 and 0539 986 996. So you can call now and let us have your say. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from? We need to be checking that. Hello. All right, so we'll work on that. And when you call us, I'll get close to your mouthpiece and all of that, and let's talk. Hi, good evening. Okay, all right, let's see if this works. Hi, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
Eno.
This is better. What's your name again, please?
Inu.
Say again. I didn't get a name. What is the name? Inu.
Yeah, Inu.
Oh, okay. It's the first time hearing that. So I know Inu. Fancy, like I have a friend called Godfrey Inu. Yeah. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
I'm talking from Kaswa, Ninobi.
Yeah, please. What's the name?
My name is Oliver.
Oliver. Fantastic. Let's talk. Oliver, great. What's the club you belong to? Which club do you support?
My name is Oliver.
Yeah, I got that. Which club do you support?
Barca.
Charlie, are you winning this game? It looks difficult.
Why are you not showing it? Why are you not showing the Barca on the TV? You want a live match?
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, don't cut it.
No, I'm not cutting. I said that's fair. You're here.
Okay.
I'm listening to you.
So, Barca is going to win. Like, Barca is going to win.
Okay, Oliver. All right. Thank you very much. You made your point. Oh, hello. Good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
Yeah, my name is Isaac Ando. I'm calling from Ejumaku.
Isaac Ando from Ejumaku. You sound like my mate.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
I'm a United fan.
Yeah, United fan. Solid. That's solid. Charlie,
yeah.
The team, it looks like it can finish. You can't hear. Hello. Don't listen to me on your sets, okay? Hello. Yes. Good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
I'm calling from Kumasi.
Great. What's the name?
Amofa.
Amofa.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Amofa.
Yeah, I want to know the scoreline of Man United and Brighton game, if you can.
Oh, it was 4-2 in favor of Manchester United.
Okay, thanks, bro.
All right, okay. Okay, that's fair. When he ended the call, I also mistakenly shut off my my microphone. Interesting. 0539986996. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
Good evening. I'm Bernard from Asama, Island.
Name? Talk to me. Which is your club and why are you on air this evening?
Oh, my club is Forever Manchester United, the Great.
You're my guy. Let's talk.
Yeah, the Red Devils. Thank God now we are becoming the winning side. Now the winning games have started coming, so I hope everything goes well for United so that we can even go ahead and then take this league.
Hold on.
Yes.
Now you people not criticizing the system anymore or where Bruno is playing and all of that because nothing has changed though.
Nothing has changed, all right, but still, now they have understand the tactics of the coach. So we pray that they fix everything early. If they fix everything early, then everything will go on well for United.
Okay.
And by all means, Real Madrid will score Barca by 3-1.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see if Barca can come up strong. Ben, thank you very much, Ben. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from? Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
Hello, good evening. This is Mohammed Ashama.
Mohammed, let's talk. Which club are you in for this afternoon?
I'm a Liverpool fan, but it's like this season we are not seeing top.
No, what's happening? You know, Leicester. What you doing? Leicester did it in 2016, 2017, and then Manchester City replicated the same thing. You seem to be following same suit. What's happening?
I don't know what is exactly wrong with our coach. I don't know whether the tactics that is not getting correct or if the players. I don't know, but we pray that we'll come back, we'll bounce back strongly.
Wow.
But I'm enjoying the El Clasico, and then I hope that Liverpool to pick up and then to do our best very soon. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Mohammed. Join us on 0549986996. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
Yes, sir, boss. I'm a free and I did Doina.
What be the name again?
A free.
Talk to us.
Yes,
Which club do they belong to?
Hey, bro, Barcelona.
Stand proper. Stand where they shift small. Make we hear you clear. You say you did Barcelona.
I did Barcelona, bro.
But they see the game top. It be 60 minutes, but 2-1 still.
Oh, Masha, you go take you go lead. You go lead them by maybe 3 or 4. I do you know say Barca we be the comeback king. Yeah.
Okay.
So make you wait. You for wait. You go see.
Okay. And wait. I hope say you go call again last hour before we go close the show. Fine. That was a free. Hello. Good evening. Your name? Where you talking to us from?
Hey, Lydia.
Her name is Lydia. Hello. Hi. Good evening.
Good evening, Abeku.
Yes, my man. Talk to me.
Yeah, my name is Yima.
Yes.
Calling from Amamole.
Fantastic.
Yeah, do you know that?
You have to take me there one day. One of these days.
Oh, okay. It's around Shobu constituency, around Pokwase.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Might have been there, but I didn't know that that's the name, though.
Oh, okay. I'm a Liverpool fan. So today, the way coach was excited and the way he was dancing and mentioning all sorts of names, that he's going to visit those top Liverpool fans. Oh, Coach Nimley. Anyway, it's good. Hello.
You are still on. It's just funny what you say.
Okay. Yeah. I want to talk about Liverpool.
Talk to me about Liverpool. What's up?
Yeah, the defense is horrible. Very horrible.
You mean Konate and Van Dijk plus?
Yes. Look at yesterday's Brentford second goal. A true pass. Konate was even ahead of Shadi. I think it's Shadi also. He was in front of that striker, but Konate couldn't run ahead of that. Even he was ahead of the striker, but the striker ran past him and just overtook him, and then scored the second goal. My brother, all the Liverpool goals, the deficiency is from the defense. Konate and Van Dijk. So can the coach bench them, and then even in the academy guys? I mean, bring them in. This is horrible, Abeku. Really horrible. I mean, see, look, even at the start of... Hello?
I'm saying, why would you bank your hopes on academy guys?
No, but because I'm just saying it because Konate and Van Dijk always, causing the defeat of this Liverpool team. So why would I prefer the academy guys? Because that's the only option. And then you have the privilege to sign. Always I find it difficult to mention the guy's name. Guy or the Crystal Palace defender.
Oh, Magay.
And then you left that guy 35 million pounds. You left him for Isaac 400 and what? Why? Because by then you had Ketike and all that. They can take charge of the upfront.
But Gay, the coach for Palace, Oliver Glasner wanted him to stay. He didn't want the player to move because he was one of the very good lads, in the squad. So that you can't blame Liverpool or the bosses for not buying. Liverpool spent a little over 500 million pounds.
I'm aware. I heard you saying that. I'm aware. But they will need defense more than the upfront, the strikers. Abe could tell me if what I'm saying, if what I'm saying doesn't make sense. Because
it makes sense. That's your argument. I respect it. It makes sense. You have a point. But banking your hope on academies, I don't have any academy of head who has excelled, super enough to say go and replace Van Dijk. That's
so unless we wait till January, isn't it?
Possibly.
Oh my goodness, Liverpool 4 Premier League defeat. What? Abeku. Anyway, I will leave it here, okay? And wait for you guys for on scorecast. I hope coach will be there.
100%.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too, Ima. Solid guy. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
Yeah, my name is
Isaac, don't get away from your mouthpiece, or if you are using earpiece, kindly take it off and talk to us straight. Which club do you belong to?
United forever.
Charlie, I pick it now. I pick it like everything is back on course.
Yeah, I promised to my colleagues at the website that we are giving ourselves. Hello.
Yeah, Ike, talk now. I can hear you. Hey, Ike, you have to leave that space that you are in, okay? I'm going to stand somewhere that we can hear you. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from? Hi. Hi, good evening. Yes, your name and where are you talking to us from, please?
This is Michael from Cotonou.
Great to have you on the show. Which football club do you belong to?
Arsenal Club.
This is the year, right? I hate asking this question, but this is it.
Arsenal Football Club.
So I'm saying, I hate to say this, but this is the year, right?
Of course, You see, one thing that's why I call our boys. Nothing happened yet, though. You see, so we shouldn't get swollen-headed. I had one of your panel, I think last week or so, saying that we are not the best yet. It is true. You see, for us, for Liverpool, the mistake they made was to bring Isak, that guy. You see, you don't know why. They are now trying to create a room for him, just like Arsenal is trying to do for what the Joker. You see, we believe the Arsenal Football Club, we believe in free-flowing football. You understand? So there's no need for going for a striker. You understand? Anybody at all around the penalty box can put the ball into the net. You see, this is what's happening to Liverpool. You understand me? Because Saka, you have made what you call Salah useless. I think he's not a striker anymore. You brought a ticket, and the guy is doing so well. But now you are trying to create room for Isak. That is the problem. You understand me? So it's a mistake that they made bringing Isak into the team. So as much as I wish them well that they should keep the fire burning, and then the league, surely you win the champions and then the Premier League this year. Thank you.
Gyökeres, you have not spoken of Gyökeres. The guy came in on huge numbers from Portuguese league, and you are here blaming, Liverpool for getting Isak. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
Good evening. I'm calling Augustus Ohene.
Oh, Augustus, talk to us. Which club do you belong to?
Yes.
What's your club?
I belong to Chelsea, but I want to talk about the Clasico elimination.
I want you to talk about Chelsea first. Chelsea, what happened yesterday? This is against Sunderland.
Okay, it was so worrying. It was so disgustful. But that Andrew Maresca didn't play his tactics well. We enjoy a lot of possession, but the shooting ability was poor. And touching Adebayo substitution against Duasa Champion was bad. I wrote to Duasa Champion that he should try and play for Ghana. So I hope the GFA authorities will take it up so that we will go to America and be the second African team to defeat Brazil on the soil of the Americans, as the Germans did it in 2014 in Brazil.
That's solid, Augustus. That's solid. You said you want to talk about another matter too.
Yes, I want to talk about the Kotoko elimination. We have SAF cooperation. So although the Minister for Youth and Education is doing well, they should have gone with a delegation to see the monarch of Morocco to give us a bit of a grant to rehabilitate Papaya Stadium, to bring it to CAF standard. SAF cooperation has been in the north since Limanta, so they could have given us something, not only the developed countries. SAF cooperation now can help bring Papaya Stadium into CAF standard. So although the minister they are doing well, they should help John Mahama 24-hour economy. I thank you for the wonderful job that you are doing.
Thank you very much, Augustus. I think your point is well made. Thank you very much. 0549986996. Tottenham Hotspurs have taken the lead against Everton. Is 1-0 in favor of Spurs as it stands. Hello, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from? Hi, good evening. Your name and where you talking to us from? All right, you have to go and come back. 0549 986 996 0539 986 996. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you talking to us from?
Good evening. My name is Jose from Kamakoni 25.
Your name is what again?
Hoysen.
Hoysen.
From Kamakoni 25.
Okay, fantastic, Hoysen. Talk to us. Which is your club and why are you worried, or if not, why are you happy?
I'm seriously worried. My team is Liverpool, and I don't know whether I don't know the volume of the job is having. I don't know. If you look at the tactics that is playing, you see the forward to be out there, Subotla and Jay to be out there, then the leader, nobody is there. And nobody is willing to tackle. If you have Darwin Nunes and Gakpo and Luis Diaz, who will you serve? Who will you serve? If you have Luis Diaz and Gakpo, who will you serve? And I think Kekes is worse. In fact, select out to me. The man is not doing well. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wow. Hoysen says the coach will have to leave. That's strange. And it's what he talks about. Hello, good evening. Your name, where are you talking to us from?
Well, my name is Abik, calling from Broadcaster.
Name, let's talk. Which is your club?
Well, I'm a fan of Chelsea. And then yesterday, Chelsea disappointed me. I barely eat yesterday. And I'm disappointed at Chelsea yesterday, and I hope they will bounce back.
All right. Please, if you call, don't be listening to yourself on a certain device that you are listening to us on. It distorts what you want to say. So I'll pick last two calls, and then we'll draw the curtains on the show. Hello, good evening. Your name, where are you talking to us from?
Hello?
Yes. Please, your name and where you are talking to us from. Kindly move away from your radio set if you are listening to us via radio.
My name is Kwabena.
Kwabena, let's talk. Which club do you belong to?
Sunderland.
Hey, Kwabena. Hey, Kwabena. Kwabena, if you are lying, laugh small. Because strange.
True.
Sunderland.
I'm a Sunderland fan. Yes.
But since when? Asamoah's time or what?
Oh, I started supporting them from childhood.
From childhood? What's the name of your coach? The Sunderland coach. What's the name?
His name just fit me.
Yeah.
They have a Moroccan player.
Yes.
Yeah. Kamina should just mention.
The coach stuff is a problem.
Okay,
so which player readily comes to mind? You said there's a Moroccan player he fancies. You recall his name?
Oh, I know one player, Ballard. Our defender, he's very good.
Come on, you go ahead.
Yesterday we played well against Chelsea, and then I was very happy that we scored Chelsea.
Come on, you just sold out. Like the whole arena is for you. You are truly a Chelsea fan from your commentary. How can you forget the name of your coach and then apparently, Charlie, you are happy you won against Chelsea?
One of the goal scorers yesterday for Sunderland.
Are you able to get that as well? Hello, are you there?
Hello.
Yes. So who scored for you yesterday?
Just one of the goal scorers.
Come on, this is your club from childhood, yeah. and I feel everything should be at their fingertips. Like, you know, but it's fine. And you are in a happy mood because you won against Chelsea. So why are you not recollecting stuff?
Oh, we went for relegation, so we came back. So I just forgot the players' name. That's why.
That's fair. I think you've made your point, right? You're happy you won against Chelsea, isn't it?
Yeah, we won against Chelsea. We are winning the Premier League this season.
Thank you very much, Kopla. Thank you.
And I want to say hello to Man U fans.
Say hello to Man U fans.
Yes. We are back.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you hear him at the end?
He said we are back.
We are back.
Let me take a last call and then we'll wrap this up. Hello, good evening. Your name, where you talking to us from? Last caller. What's the name, please?
Dance. Richard.
Richard, let's talk.
Yes.
Now, I'm listening, Richard. Which club do you belong to?
Madrid.
It's still 2-1. Yes. Are you winning this game?
Yes.
What makes you say so?
Because I see the performance in Park.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I think we'll put a calls there. Thank you all of you who stayed in tune, to join us on this table. It's always been lovely as usual. It's Everton 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Strange, right? It's 1-1. Has it been checked?
No, it's done.
Yes. Well, it's been checked. The check is done?
The check is done. It's a goal.
This is one. But I see the coach communicating something to the...
No, it's been chopped off. Yeah, foul.
It's been chopped off.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's still 1-0 in favor of Tottenham Hotspur. David Moyes is certainly not a happy man. Guys, we draw the curtains on the show. Any other thing you would want to talk about before we leave? Finally?
No, just shout outs.
Say what?
Just shout outs.
Who would you want to shout out?
So to one big man, his name is Austin Papalofty. Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I want us to do.
Yeah.
There's El Clasico happening, right?
Yeah.
Let us end with El Clasico.
Okay.
Let us end with El Clasico. Let us end with El Clasico.
So the shout outs came to end.
So no. That's fine. That's still fine. That's still fine. So El Clasico ends. We end. So I think it was good we brought the colours in. It's quite important to pay attention to that as well. But I mean, focusing on this game, I feel now it's been all Barca in control at this material point. But there was one spectacle in the game that got our attention for a second. You're talking about player attitude and football.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it's a broad topic, but I want you to narrow it down with what you saw from Vinny Jr. He was subbed and just walked down the tunnel.
This is so disrespectful from him. Sometimes these are the kind of things that as a player you have to do. If you don't win the likes of the Ballon d'Or, the best players and other things, awards, you blame the officials and other people for them not doing the right thing. But you did this thing as a player, as a big player. You've been subbed off. If you don't even understand, just sit down. But you got bored and just had to go to the dressing room. This is so bad for my player. You don't have to perform. You don't have to do this way. But from this game, you could see clearly Barcelona is playing so well in the second half. They are pushing a lot to get the equalizer. But the defense of Real Madrid is doing so well for not allowing Barcelona get into the box of their theirs. So it's a very difficult one from both sides. For Barcelona, for Real Madrid, you can see clearly that they are just working on counter attacks, just doing their best to get a goal. And this time around, there's a chance from Mbappe. He misses it. It's a very difficult one. So Madrid are just working on counter attacks.
I get the reactions and all that.
Madrid are just working on counter attacks, and for Barcelona, they are just pushing to get a goal. So it's a brilliant second half from both sides.
Okay. Interesting stuff in there. You can still send in your messages. Okay, so I decided that it is important. I figure we stop with the El Clasico because something caught my attention with Vinny Junior's movement and what have you. You know, Vinny Junior's movement and all of that. So you can send in your messages on 0549 986 996 on our WhatsApp console. There's a coach, before you got up, you know, for a second to check out stuff, there was a guy who called. His name is it Manuel or something?
He says what?
He says he supports Sunderland. And he ended his commentary by saying that
we are back.
United are back. He said we are back. He said he's a Sunderland fan. He said because Sunderland came in from relegation from the Championship into the Premier League, he's even forgotten the name of his coach. But interestingly, he says United, we are back at the end of saying he's a Sunderland fan. I mean, that was an interesting stuff, you know, from that scene. But I mean, Vinny Junior was subbed, coach, and I was talking about player attitude, relating it to awards.
But why was he subbed? Because he was one of their best outlets.
I think so. I think same too. But the coach decided to sub him, and he walks just down the tunnel straight to the dressing room. Should the coach be worried, you know, if a player decides to paint a picture of the sort?
I don't know, but maybe he felt he was playing well, but he shouldn't question the decision of the manager. For me, I don't support players that tend to question the decision of their manager. You are on the field, you don't know what the manager sees. At the end of the day, if the team goes on to win, the manager got it right.
Yeah.
But if the team does not win, then people will look back at that and they will ask themselves, come on, why was that change?
Yeah.
Was there the need for that change? Because at the end of the day, I think that he was proven to be one of their decent outlets, without a doubt. And I don't know why he would change, because in that first half, look at the quality of the assist for the second goal, the assist behind the actual assist. When he picked up the ball in the midst of two Barcelona defenders, he dazzled, and then could produce. Who is this? No, but come on, man. After scoring the tapping last week, you don't expect to score.
Watch it. He's quarreling on his way out. He's angry. He's not watching the manager. He opens his arm, keeps questioning, and walks down straight to the dressing room. He goes on the bench for a minute and then walks out. Vinny Junior.
But I think he was having a wonderful game. I don't know. But
I agree, and this is their Clasico.
These managers
sometimes sensitive, isn't it?
Yes, I get that. But at times, some of the managers, wow, Hansi Flick is a very stubborn manager.
Why would you say so?
I mean, the highlight is amazing. Right now, you can't fault them because they are losing the game. So you want them, and this is the game they want to play. This is their style. This is the game they want to play. They want to dominate the ball. They believe that once they are dominating the ball with their technical players, they can be able to cut you open and find a way through.
This is 97.3 City FM. We still have our focus on the Real Madrid-Barca game, which Madrid are leading by 2-1. This is the Republic of Football itself, your weekend's favorite sports analysis centered show where we take you across Europe to tell you about all that's happening. You know, you get a glimpse at everything, and we analyze the game. Even as you watch, you get opportunity to tune in and listen to understand the issues better. So it's Barcelona who keep knocking on the doors of Real Madrid to look for answers. At the other side, you know, in England, is Tottenham Hotspur 1, Everton 0, and Spurs again keep looking for answers. It was a goal that was scored, that was chopped off. You know, VAR ruled it out, but it's still on, and 34 minutes in that game. For the Barca Madrid game, the El Clasico, I should say, is Madrid 2, Barcelona 1, 84 minutes in the game. Would this pressure, say, that Madrid are inviting work out for Madrid in particular, because because we're wrapping up with the Madrid game.
So we'll stay on to the end of the game.
The end of the game, absolutely.
How many minutes do you have left?
Got about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 plus maybe 5.
5 plus 5, so 10.
Okay.
Roughly.
Then just give me 1 minute.
1 minute, that's fine. That's fair. So you can join us. Let us have your feel on 0549986996 on our WhatsApp line. So you can also tell us exactly what you've been watching and what it is that you feel you want to put in, or, in relation to what has happened over this weekend and all. Is it okay? Well, because of the yellow card, he got
a red card.
Red card the other game, so he gets to sit on the.
It's funny how a coach gets double yellow card.
Yeah, he had a double yellow card against Girona last week.
Yeah, when the rules were changed,
But why would you get double yellow? You got one yellow card first.
So you
need to watch yourself.
Yes. The same way he will tell a player to watch himself when he gets a yellow card.
All these things sometimes we are forced to understand through our own means, but it's not easy. I watched Diego Simeone at the touchline when they introduced cards for officiating officials and they could be sent off. I was really worried for him. Yeah, because he that guy is a character.
Yeah.
Down there, so so let's wait and see what transpires in the game. But I was trying to find out
for Madrid inviting the pressure. They should know that one of their key people in midfield looks injured and might walk out of this game. That's Camavinga, but I don't know if it's all part of time wasting. For Madrid, they just need to keep the same pressure, maintain the same momentum, match up Barca's energy till the last whistle.
Okay.
If not, the rapid nature of Barcelona may get Barcelona a point.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
to say the individual brilliance in Barca's front lines can expose Madrid. That's what you're saying later, isn't it?
Not necessarily the individual brilliance, because I just have to give it to Carrera. Oh, what a turn! Now it's 2-on-1. So these are some of the things that Madrid needs to keep doing.
Okay.
Mbappe needs to be fed with the ball, and he needs to run at that high line. The more he gets to run at it, the more opportunity he gets, and the more he gets to shoot at goal. This would actually also make Hansi Flick communicate to the bench that, guys, you are leaving a lot of spaces behind you, and it might be problematic at the end of the day.
He talks about issues being problematic for Madrid if they decide to keep the same composure. But for Barca, they want to now. And it is what I wanted to question you on. The long ball, should they introduce a lot of them to it? Because Madrid seem to be on a certain block, trying to do the invitation. So if the spaces are closed, you think Barca should go long like they did?
I feel they have to do that. And when you look at it critically now, it's like Lamine Yamal is playing as a number 10 now, moving around, not playing as a right winger. It's just moving around to make sure he gets the passes to the players up front. It's a very difficult one for Lamine Yamal today because he's not putting up his best so far. Like the Lamine Yamal you used to know, he has not put up his best. But it's a difficult one for Barcelona because Real Madrid are making it so difficult for them to get into the 18-yard box and even shoot. So it's very, very difficult now. And Real Madrid are making some substitutions, bringing in Dani Ceballos and another player in. So it's very difficult right now for Barcelona. They just need to make sure they get their goal because right now it's just left with some seconds. We don't know the number of minutes that
he subs Mbappe too.
Yeah.
So critically, you could see clearly.
So Gonzalo was the gentleman who was getting them the goals in the Club World Cup.
In the Club World Cup, yes.
So, you might want to assume he could do something similar.
Yeah. But the number of minutes left, you could see clearly Real Madrid are just going to sit behind, make sure Barcelona just soak the pressure on them. They defend very well, but they have to be very careful because if you don't take care, that is when Barcelona will just punish you and get the 1 point that they want to get. We don't know how many minutes the referee has put in, but it's
at least 6. At least minimum 6.
So 9 minutes. 9.
Said it.
So it's a long one for Barcelona, for Real Madrid, for both sides. Any team that gets the next goal, that is it. So it's very difficult now. If Barcelona wants to at least get a point, they need to make sure they equalize as soon as possible. If Real Madrid too wants to get a win, they have to defend very well, or at least get a goal in the 9 additional minutes, and that will be done there for them. So it's very difficult right now at the Santiago Bernabeu.
But I want to say this Yamal conversation, credit needs to go to Carreras. The job he has done on Yamal this afternoon, is fantastic.
That's very true.
For a guy coming in from Benfica. Under the radar, he has been doing his job so well. He needs to be commended.
So, Alvaro Carreras, receiving all plaudits or applause, if you want, here in studio. But Barcelona, effected about 3 changes into the setup, trying to dig from Kubasi and Garcia. I think the coach felt that was the missing link, or is the area that they've been exposed at. So he introduced Ronald Araujo.
It looks like Kubasi had a bit of wrist injury, so that is why he has been substituted.
Okay.
Yeah, Kubasi had
a problem. Ronnie in place of him. But it's 2 minutes played in the 9 added on. So 92 minutes in play now. Madrid 2. Barcelona 1. We'll check if you have your WhatsApp messages ready. Then we can also dig in and read a few of them. 0549 986 996. 0549 986 996. Got a number of them on the WhatsApp console. Hi, I'm happy City 2 lost and Arsenal won. Go Liverpool. We'll be back stronger. Kojo Foster, Liverpool fan at Sodoko Parliament Chapel. Arsenal and Hearts of Folk giving me joy for the 2nd week running. #Gunners. Good afternoon. Dog Black Cat's Claw points from the bridge. Okay, I get it. Maresca can't be playing with our feelings. Why substitute a Champon and keep tossing on the pitch? Maresca is to blame for this painful loss. Ayuba Halilu. Okay. Please inform Sadi that Man United won. Explicit from Kaswa.
But what have I done in this case?
Sadi, please, Man United won.
But
I should inform you.
No, but I just also mentioned.
I'm just an intermediary. He's just using me as a.
Yeah, I know. Manchester United won. It should have been very comfortable for them, but they made it difficult for themselves at the end.
For Sadi, his team is not going well.
Yeah,
West Ham.
So this behave like Ima, who just scored and says a Sunderland fan from birth. No, but he's forgotten the. I should have asked him to mention one Sunderland greats, like one of the players that's legends. Yeah, a legend.
So would you come to me with?
No, hold on. I'm coming. Let me finish this message. I'll come out to you. Good evening, host. I think Real Madrid doesn't want Vini to outshine Mbappe and others. He should leave to where he will be appreciated. Vini, come to Arsenal. John Abbott, Sakumono. Who will Vini bench at Arsenal? Martinelli or Saka? Martinelli or Saka, if he decides to come. 0549 986 996 on a WhatsApp console. Sorry, what happened to Chelsea yesterday?
Well, Chelsea went back to suffering their disease that is struggling to break down low block teams. That's what they have been struggling with over a couple of seasons, and they went back to it, and they were.
That's nimbly, with some bits of reaction. And he does this. He doesn't watch it on YouTube. He just shakes his eye. Like, okay, no.
So
I need to check that again.
Chelsea struggled to break down Sunderland. Got opportunities, did not take it, and were punished in a very similar fashion that they got punished when they went to play at the G-Tech against Brentford. Similar thing happened to them. Chelsea have not learned, and they keep doing the same things wrongly. So that's what happened to Chelsea at the bridge. However, all credit needs to go to Sunderland. Sunderland watched that game between Chelsea and Brentford and repeated the dose. Simple.
Okay.
Very, very simple. Okay. Got one goal from
Rajo playing as a striker.
Yeah. That's Rashford.
No, Ronald.
That's
so Sunderland got a goal from a long throw.
As a winger or something.
Yeah.
Then they got a second goal from a counter. Just the Brentford playbook. Exactly. Same thing.
Basic football.
Simple. But for Chelsea fans who are angry at their coach for pulling out Jose Champo. So one thing that Chelsea fans need to know about their team is that their team is, quote and unquote, unfortunately now a development team. They like to buy the young ones. And with the young ones, you've got to learn how to manage their minutes so that they grow into big stars.
Yeah.
What is the age of Jose Champo? His minutes need to be managed.
19.
He played midweek. He needs to be managed. Do you understand? He needs to be managed. This is his first out and out season with the first team. His minutes needs to be managed.
It's about his 7th game on the
exactly. So for tossing, dancing, ballet on the pitch and all those kind of things, this season a lot of the senior defenders have decided to dance ballet. Van Dijk is part of them.
Oh, okay, I see now. The more you brought Van Dijk, I saw the dance you talked about.
Yeah. So
the referee whistles. Sorry, Sadi.
I don't know who went to call him on his phone in the dressing room that he should come back. But at this point in time, he has bent the bridges.
That's
Vinicius. Because, like, injured players are even standing on the touchline. Injured players who were not on the starting list or are not part of the team list.
Rudiger, Alaba.
They are there. And you are in the words of coach. Phil, his senior man.
Okay, you are behaving like a big guy.
And so you don't want your countryman to play some.
Sometimes it's difficult on that explanation, but some people say it's the emotions. He gets the better part of them.
So, so he wants to play all the positions. Then they should take everybody out in
the moment. That's also not possible. It's still Tottenham Hotspur 1, Everton 0. But the El Clasico is 2-1 in favor of Real Madrid. They look like they are winning it. It's a corner kick for them. They want to delay a bit of time because it's already 98 minutes, on the clock. Like the +9 is left with 30 seconds to finish it. And the Barca coach is worried. I'm sure he would have wished he was on the bench. It gives you the opportunity to see things first and like very close to seeing and then correct it. So that's it. So we're dealing with the last minutes of that El Clasico as it stands now, and we'll see if Barca are able to get a trick as they hold the ball now in possession. But
red card. Coach, your man just got a red card. Pedri.
It happens. But if you watched it, that was a foul on him. There was an initial foul. There was an initial when he went past the remedy, he got shoved into, and then the referee didn't. You see, he's complaining. He's complaining. He's complaining.
Lunin, what is he doing? What is Lunin?
It's sad. No, Pedri gets red card at this point, but I feel he's a very good player.
He's not that sort of player. He's not the rough type of player who do those things. He doesn't do that. So at the end of the day,
Wow.
Anyway, a lot of
the police has been called into this.
Yeah.
No, but you see, most of the Spanish boys are teammates at the national level.
Yeah.
Our teammates at the national level.
Oh, it's a
So
tackle.
what you don't want,
Oh,
these
it's a
were the
tackle.
sort of things that Jose.
It's Vinicius.
Oh Lord.
Vinny.
Who called him to come back?
What did he do? He slapped somebody?
No. He just decided to go into it, and his players or technical staff just struck him off the scene. And then there was Mbappe also showing up in the picture. It's already 100 minutes. Look, there's nothing wrong in losing the first Clasico, is it?
No,
It's
there's
the first
nothing
one.
wrong.
There's nothing wrong.
Like I mentioned his name.
If you just create a I think Spurs have scored
Yeah,
a
second goal for Spurs.
Spurs, yeah,
Another corner kick.
They are learning from us now.
Yeah. Yeah, doing so well.
So it's 50 minutes in that game. I mean,
But
7
Everton
minutes of added
themselves,
time.
they are a
and
big
45.
team, so they should not be conceding from such.
It's Thomas Frank, Thomas Frank up against
Thomas
David
Frank
Moyes.
left his set piece coach to
Mm.
bring in the long throw system.
Yeah.
And then went with another set piece coach and is scoring from corners.
Yeah.
Tottenham, who could not defend a set piece under Ange.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's the manager. Look, it's the manager.
It's full time.
It's all over. It's all
Oh,
over. But the boys are fighting on the pitch. They keep pushing each other. The Clasico is
Yamal. Okay.
This-
Yamal
this-
going
this-
at Courtois with it. Okay. This is nice. All right.
This is. I've watched a lot of El Clasicos, and this it happens. Look, during the Puyol's era and what have you, the El Clasico was that intensive and
Rafinha.
Yeah, well, he'll come down.
Wow.
People are fighting each other and all of that. It's iconic of the El Clasico. The guys keep fighting. They keep fighting. So that's it. But was it a good win?
Yeah, I think they deserve to win it. I think Real Madrid deserve to win it. They had a game plan that worked perfectly, and I think Barcelona, after the equalizing goal, should, in my view, slow down the game a bit before upping the tempo again, because it is clear that normally, in recent times, if Barca is to win, they need to get Real Madrid to chase the game, not they chasing the game.
Absolutely.
We've seen them chase the game, come back, and then won. But if Real are to chase the game, then that is where the Barca boys will be given the space to go and punish them good. But once they are not the one doing the chasing, when Real Madrid are not the one doing the chasing, Charlie, look at stadium. Goodness me. They've projected the scoreboard on top of the stadium.
I mean, Spain, they love to do these things.
What?
Spain, it's iconic. They love doing these things.
That's beautiful.
It's a stadium. It's a stadium, and that's it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
See,
but I think it is time. It is time they want some of their classical. Okay, we all know that when they are on form, they will struggle to win. But when Barca is on form, they will collect 4-6.
That's
I mean, it is normal. Shall I have some 2 birthday wishes to do
the
before
shout
we
outs
go?
and let's.
Okay, so this should have been done yesterday, but I forgot. But it's coming from one of my big men, my bosses, and is the birthday to his wonderful wife. He said, "To the love of my life, Pearl Na Ayoko Menison. Happy birthday, Pearl.
God bless you.
Your hobby says I should tell you happy birthday. It's a belated, although belated though, but you deserved it.
That's it.
Happy birthday, Pearl." He said, "To an amazing wife and an incredible mother, today is all about you. May your day be as bright and beautiful as you are. Here's to another year of love, laughter, and adventures together. I love you more than words can say. Happy birthday, my darling, my sweetness, my angel, my world, my everything." From Mr. Andini Amansoa, head of International Math Competition, Ghana International School, Cantonment, Accra. I repeat, Auntie Pearl, Madam Pearl, it is coming from your husband. From Mr. Andini Amansoa, head of International Math Competitions, Ghana International School, GIS, Cantonment. Pearl from Coach Nimley, you are indeed a wonderful wife and a sweet, sweet, sweet mother to my brother and his lovely children. From myself and the great Santino, Mr. Desmond Asante of the Roman Ridge School. That is my immediate boss. The two of us join our hands together with your husband and your lovely children, and we say happy belated birthday. God bless you. And then if you have one more, let me do my next one, then I'll go.
I want to say happy belated birthday to one of my guys, Pino, we call him. You know, he's a solid guy, a cheater as well, and fantastic guys. I want to stay with the nickname Pino. That's what the boys understand. So happy birthday to you, Pino, and you're a solid guy. Yeah, from your wife and children to, they also tell you that you're an amazing gentleman. So happy birthday to you, Pino.
Okay, so to the one I consider a sister, she's so lovely, Mrs. Louisa Ampel. She's the wife of Mr. Ampel. She's the senior sister of the former Ghanaian international Alfred Duncan.
Oh, nice.
It's coming from myself, her lovely husband, her siblings, Benedicta, Alfred himself, and every other lovely siblings of hers. Today happens to be her birthday. Louisa, God bless you. Continue to get even more beautiful. From your lovely daughters, your 3 lovely daughters, from your mother and from your father, we say happy birthday. You are an angel. You are God sent. You are blessed. And we are saying happy birthday to you. May today mark a complete 360-10 in your life.
Amen.
You aren't seen anything yet. The blessings of God upon your life is going to be legendary.
Amen.
Happy birthday, sis.
Amen.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. Guys, any other stuff last bit before we take leave of our listeners?
Yeah, just follow Coach Small birthday.
Okay.
So happy
great.
birthday going out to Emmanuel Brown of Alpha Beta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Just enjoy your day.
Great. Come now.
Oh, for me, I don't have anything to say.
The Kobna has kept silence today on the Kotoko issue.
Yeah.
It's fast spent.
Yeah, that was,
and the fact that they could sell the player just after not qualifying will come back. You cannot let the people scot free on this matter. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Coach Christopher Nimley. Sedinam Sedi, I call him, and coming a mouthful as well. And staunch Kotoko fan, but it didn't happen for him over the other weekend. And guys, thank you. I appreciate you very much. We thank you too out there for doing the watching on TV, on YouTube, City Sports GHA, on Channel 1, TV on YouTube as well, and of course on radio 97.3 City FM, and across all our platforms where you had access to watch us. We thank you. We'll come your way same time next week to enjoy ourselves with a lot of good stuff from the Republic of Football, general updates from the world of the game in Europe as well. Well, thanks to our guys behind the sets, Adrian Kwakofi, fantastic guy, making you see all the streams and putting everything together on TV as well. He's a solid guy, Adrian Kwakofi, and the rest of the team as well. So thank you very much. And of course, Thomas as well. He's been pushing knobs and making sure you hear us clear and all of that. I'm Bernard Abekochi. I know I didn't mention my name when we started the show. Yeah, it was intentional. I am Bernard Abekochi. Sports is life. You get involved.